Welcome to the Guys Like Us podcast. Here are your guys, Adam and Burbs.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Why do you sound like
I was
that?
trying a new voice out.
Don't do it.
Because we submitted our show for a network.
Yeah, they didn't.
They said that we were a little all over the place and maybe not. So, hey, welcome back to the podcast.
No.
That's not me?
Did they blame me? Did they say it was Burbs? Or I mean, what were their reasonings?
They didn't list names. I don't know that they know who either of us are. Let me just knock my mic down. I don't know if anybody knows who we are.
They don't know about me?
I'm not sure they know which voice belongs to who. I don't even know if they listened. I mean, they probably listened to like 4 seconds and was like, what the hell is this?
You're probably not wrong.
I am not wrong. But also, by the way, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Guys Like Us, episode
EP question
number 17-ish.
Sure, man. It feels like we've been gone for so long. I mean,
No, we had a show like a week and a half ago.
Okay.
So we're back again, episode 17-ish. If you're listening to us, thanks for doing that. Appreciate you. You can also find us on a lot of different social media platforms, most notably the Instagram world. You can find us at Guys Like Us Podcast. Have you been checking our account, Burbs?
Yeah, 333. You know what I noticed? I'm going to cut you off there.
Yeah, okay, understood.
You know what I noticed is it seems as though who we are following has stopped, which is what I asked for.
You're welcome.
So I'm proud of that. Let me pull up the numbers here. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that happened. Oh, that's very nice.
That's very nice.
Very nice. Waddies.
875. Okay.
Yeah.
That might have grown a little bit, but
No, I don't think. I think it maybe 1 or 2. Well, here's my.
I still don't like the ratio, but that's fine.
So I don't know if anyone's noticed this. I know you haven't because you never check until I tell you to go check
Right.
Instagram. I've been laying low on the posts. I was a habitual like 2 a day guy, which is kind of like my BL counts usually. And
God, no, your BL counts are,
it's fair.
you know, like your biceps, 17 inches.
Caught me in a lie.
Yeah.
I've been laying low though.
Why are you laying low?
I don't know. I've been busy with doing stuff, and now it's just like one post here and there, and I feel like we're getting the same response from just one post that I did from like 9 or 10.
So you're trying not to oversaturate the audience?
We're gonna undersaturate. We'll see what it's about.
I mean, if you, you're the guy in charge of the marketing, so.
I am the marketing
if
guy.
you
What,
think
and what exactly was it that you're in charge of again?
Well, you tell me to be here. I'm in charge of driving out here and
okay.
showing up.
Okay, showing up. All right.
That's the agreement, right?
That's literally the agreement. Yes.
Okay.
You're just gonna show up and talk into the microphone. Sometimes. I mean,
know.
took you 10 shows to figure that part out. But once you nailed it, bro, you nailed it.
That's what I'm saying.
Once that mic got turned on and you figured out how to get the gain working.
Luckily, what's that saying about the talent's got to show up in order for it to be successful? There's some type of gibberish saying. But let's just say this.
It actually sounds exactly what you just said.
Yeah, let's just say this. The talent has shown up.
It's there.
It's here.
All right, well, we need your help while you're out there. Make sure you download the show. Make sure you tell a friend or two. Like, we need some more downloads here. We're back. We're better than ever. Yada, yada, yada. Get the show downloaded. Get it rated and reviewed.
Real quick, since you're our marketing guy, I was actually
Yeah.
trying to get on there on iTunes the other day, and it looks like some shows might have been deleted. It only showed 10 shows.
Interesting. Did you hit the
I'm
more
hitting
episodes
refresh,
available?
I'm hitting all of it. Not there, but
Sometimes-
on Spotify, we're thorough.
Sometimes if you listen to a show, I find it disappears from your feed. I have to check the quirks on that.
You could call somebody on that.
All right. Well, while you're in the Instagram world, make sure you follow us, tell your friends, tag us and stuff. While you're in the iTunes world, make sure you rate us and review us. You subscribe as well. While you're at the rating thing, go ahead and drop
Fives.
a quick little 5 spot.
Fives.
Right? Fives.
Solid fives.
Get a 5 in there. I think we only have 18 reviews and ratings. We got to get that up.
So we have more episodes than we have ratings?
We're getting pretty close to 1-to-1. You always want 1-to-1 ratios. We're about to get there. I know you're big on the 1-to-1 ratios.
But your Bud Light counts are usually 3-to-1s.
What's the one?
You're one guy.
Hour?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
well,
that.
in that case, yes.
Yeah.
That makes some sense for me.
Yeah.
So we had some good response on our last episode. And by that, I mean like 3 people at my work liked it.
Okay.
And a lot of people really took to the pet peeve thing. I actually forgot a few. I want to get in there really quickly.
If you need it.
I know you also don't like this one. And I heard it again the other day. I'm really annoyed by the person who wears that little step counter and thinks they're working out.
Yeah.
Like, I walked 10,000 steps today, but your heart rate was like at 12. So
Right.
it's really not going to do you any good.
But I mean, if you're going to the fridge that many times, do the steps really count?
No.
There you
Well,
go.
they do, apparently, because they're counting their steps. Like,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
like 2,000 steps today. I'm really annoyed by that. It seems to have died down, that fad. It was really big for a while there.
I don't have a lot of positive things to say when it comes to that, so I'm gonna refrain on that one. But
Okay.
just know that I agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a sports-related one I saw over the weekend. So you obviously watch football a lot, too. One of my biggest pet peeves is when a defensive back is covering a receiver and the quarterback throws the ball, and it's like into the ground, right? No way to catch it. And the DB gets up and starts Matumbo fingering everybody and giving you the no-fly zone.
As if
he did something about it. It happens on like every freaking play. If the ball isn't caught, there's some DB out there giving you the no-fly zone.
That's, to me, you're gonna laugh at this. Is somewhat similar to the. I kid. So we used to frequent a basketball gym and court with a select few people back in the day.
We did,
and that whole type of deal reminds me of, somebody's younger child coming into the lane, and him just swatting his stuff and saying, "Not on me."
Yeah.
So I agree with you.
No fly zone.
Yeah.
No fly zone just gets me every time.
We ever getting back on the court?
That's not happening.
What's up? My knees are good, baby.
I mean, I guess me and you could play.
What's that?
But I don't know why we would do that.
Yeah, we know it's gonna.
We're
happen.
gonna need a new crew. New set of people.
Mr. Kangaroo?
I mean, sure, we could probably get him out there. He's probably not going to be worse than what we saw.
Yeah, all the tools, though.
So the no-fly zone guy really annoys me.
Yeah,
really in
fair.
general. So what's you're a big sports guy.
Yeah, I'm big.
You're also big on being you.
Yeah.
Are you a big trash talker? So I know when we played pickup, like we're goofing around a little bit,
Right.
like we're taking shots at each other. But if you're in a serious game,
Yeah.
are you a trash talker?
No. So, my pops, right? My dude.
Rest in peace.
No, he's here.
Sorry.
He's alive.
Fair enough.
Always told me to let your game do your talking.
Okay.
So as much as ironic as this may sound, I'm actually pretty quiet on the court. Other than like you said, when me and you are
Yeah, we're goofing around. Sure.
But I mean, for the most part, I'm gonna get out there and just try to murder somebody, and then after the game, I might throw a little junk,
And like the post game,
little post game
press
interview,
conference, you're- okay.
with Hannah Storm. But yeah, I mean, but for the most part,
still alive.
yeah, I'm just trying to murk him on the court.
But you're
Or
okay.
the field. But for the most part, I'm quiet.
I really get annoyed by trash talking.
Well, the thing is this. Most of the people that trash talk usually suck.
Like, did you see, I think it was Jalen Ramsey the other day.
Well, his whole season's been a...
They were down like 21-3. He made a tackle on like 3rd and goal and like got up like he just won the Super Bowl.
Probably.
And somebody walked up like, hey, bro, you're down like 21-3 with like a minute to go. Like, guys like that annoy me.
Yeah, football's different because even... I've noticed even when... Especially defensive players, when you make a defensive play, because you are separate, obviously, from the offense, they get very excited.
Hold on, the defense is
crazy, right?
separate from yes, okay, that's correct.
But I mean, obviously, the defensive guys, they can only do so much on their side.
Yeah.
So even if they're down 3 scores and the dude gets a sack, he's going to get up and do the gravedigger dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What are we doing there?
Yeah, I'm letting him do his thing.
Act like you've been there before.
I've been there.
Act like you've been there before.
No, I've been there.
I know. I'm not saying you have. Well, you play football?
I've been everywhere.
You okay? Fair enough. You actually played football though?
Why are you
Like
acting
organized
like
football?
Yeah, why are you acting
Because I don't recall you ever saying that you played organized football. I don't doubt you. I just don't recall you ever saying that.
You ever hear us talk about the 9 routes?
I know you're big on the 9 routes. You played in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
What'd you play?
Receiver, baby.
Oh, you were a receiver. Okay.
Slot.
You played 4 years, varsity?
It's 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. Quick
JV,
receiver.
varsity?
Little varsity, baby.
Early in your career, late in your career, high school?
Sophomore, junior.
Sophomore, junior?
Yeah.
Before having
Senior
a freshman?
year, I set out.
Having a freshman?
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Freshman, junior.
Sophomore
Freshman year I played. Sophomore year I did not. Junior year I played.
What happened
Senior
sophomore
year?
year?
Nothing. I just didn't play.
You were so good your freshman year that they didn't miss you sophomore year? What happened?
Yeah, they just didn't need me.
Huh.
Yeah, they just didn't need me.
Wow.
Yeah.
But they needed you back junior year?
They need me.
Okay. Well, give me, what kind of stats are we working with?
Oh, numbers. Just crazy numbers.
A lot of numbers?
A lot of catches, a lot of yards.
What numbers you wear?
A lot of yak.
What number?
21, baby.
Okay, you got 21.
Of course.
You only played offense? I figured you was like
No, I'm a DB.
a shutdown corner.
Well, I was 2-way.
Are there any stats? Is anybody out there listening that can send any evidence? Is there anybody that you know that I can speak to? Can we call somebody right now and get a lowdown on your high school football career?
We could call somebody. Yeah, I have a number we could call.
Who's and this is somebody you like, don't like, friend
my
of
boy.
yours?
Yeah, my boy James. He can get me right.
I'm considering James. I don't know James. I don't know what we're gonna get. I'm considering a future show with James.
What kind of questions you gonna ask?
I just want to understand, like, your prowess on the field.
Okay.
Starter, backup.
Okay.
I want to understand, again, if you were a receiver, what kind of catches we're looking like.
Sure.
DB, tackles, pass breakups, interceptions, things like that.
Not a lot of tackles.
No, okay.
Not a lot of tackles.
Not a lot of tackles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a headhunter out there on the.
Is there photographic evidence of you?
Probably not.
So not a single like team photo was taken?
No.
That's interesting. Usually they take those every year. Huh.
No.
You went to the one school, it's Stockton Christian.
Mrs. B, Mama B is gonna have something like that.
Original Mrs. B.
Original
OGB.
Mrs. B. OGB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not ODB.
Right. Not ODB.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Right?
Is he rip?
I think he's dead.
Good for him.
It's not really.
Oh well.
Yeah, he was kind of. Was he trash? Can I say that?
Yeah, he was trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was just funny because he was weird, right?
So he's probably not on that Cameo app.
I didn't see him on there. I didn't see him on there, no.
Nah,
Speaking of which, I ran the poll.
Good.
You know who won?
Sean Kingston.
Sean Kingston actually won. Shut up, Paul.
Yeah. That's not surprising, though, because I think, one, financially, he was our better.
Well, no, he was a hundo.
He was a hundo?
We could have gotten Thad Lewis for $5. I have $5 like in this desk drawer right here, and that gets us Thad Lewis.
We could have gotten Thad Lewis for all of 2019.
Yeah.
I'm calling him.
Yeah. We could get him like every month on the month. Like, hey, Thad, it's Adam and Eddie again. Can you just give us something else?
I'll just give him some upfront cheddar.
Yeah. Just float him. If you float him a 20 spot, you got him for the whole first quarter, bro.
That's fair. That's fair.
He's locked down.
Yeah. It's a good intro, by the way. This is a really good intro.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be that. But so here's what I want to get to.
Done with the pet peeves? You're good?
I mean, I've got a ton, but I mean, I don't want to bore everybody again.
Sure.
Here's what I want to start.
Okay.
So there was a new commercial out. I sent it to you via text. I don't know if you saw this.
Probably not.
Your guy, Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
They remade like the Home Alone thing, and it was all about the Google speaker deal. I don't know what they call that thing. So
Alexa?
No, that's Amazon.
I
think it's just Google. Hey, Google.
Yeah, hey, Google speaker. Yeah, so, that's it.
You and I are big fans of Home Alone.
I mean, as big as big can get.
I know you're a big fan.
Yep.
Watched it recently with the kids.
Of course.
I got a lot of problems with that movie.
Real quick, you're still watching Home Alone with the kids?
Every year the kids want to watch Home Alone, yeah. It's a family tradition.
Still haven't told them about Santa, though?
No, we haven't talked about it. Every year, family tradition, we watch Home Alone. We watch Home Alone 1 and 2. I'm going to say something blasphemous right here, right now.
3 was trash.
I didn't even watch 3.
Okay, that's fine.
2 was better than 1. Lost in New York, better than 1.
They're equal trash, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's a wash.
Yeah, so I got a lot of problems. Like, there's a website. There's a bunch of websites out there that talk through some of these problems. And these are some things I'm concerned about. I need your help in understanding what to do with Home Alone because I watch it every year with the kids.
Yeah,
it's a good movie, right? You have good story, but there's a lot of things about it that bother me.
Harry
is one of those.
I'm coming up.
So the first one we talked about here, Kevin does not eat that macaroni and cheese. So why was Homeboy making mac and cheese at 8:58 when he knew the bad guys were coming at 9? He's got to economize that, or give me a little grab and go. Give me a little G&G. Why is he making a full plate of mac and cheese?
You'll have to.
I got the picture right here. A full plate of mac and cheese, and he's got a full wine glass full of milk. By the way,
yeah.
And none of that stuff gets eaten.
You'll have to refresh my memory. 8:58 a.m. or p.m.
p.m.
I just don't think he was sweating these dudes.
He doesn't even take a bite though. Like all of a sudden, like the doorbell rings, and you think he'd be like, "Oh crap, I didn't eat. Let me get a quick little forkful here."
No,
that mac and cheese goes uneaten the entire time.
You think he was blue box on that thing?
I think it's just poor planning. Well, yeah, I don't think he made it by scratch.
Yeah. One could argue that it wasn't poor planning.
Oh wow, and why and how would one argue?
Because
that?
He's thinking, okay, I got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I got these dudes coming in. I'm gonna handle this, and then I'm gonna come back to eat this mac and cheese.
It's gonna be cold by then. He left it on the table.
He doesn't have microwaves.
I think he did. Why not just wait until after it's over and go? Now that that's done, I'm famished. Let me get me some mac and cheese. Some M&C.
Of all the things that you have, which is probably a lengthy list here.
Yeah.
I don't think that's our concern.
Do you like mac and cheese, by the way?
Not like Kraft.
Oh, well, okay. What?
Lobster mac from Ruth's Chris.
Well, sure.
Come talk about it. Come see me.
Like with your. Look at that lady right there. Down in that, who's that lady wearing the cone head?
Yeah.
Down in like a 22 ouncer.
Good for her.
We're watching the Frisco Bowl, apparently Ohio.
The DXL Frisco
all
Bowl.
up on SDS at San Diego State. Looks like Andre Ware 8. Andre Ware. Yeah. Second question for you. Okay. So the famous scene, Kevin gets out of the shower. You know, he's spraying the brood. He's got the pits right,
yep.
And then he puts the aftershave on his face and he yells.
Yeah.
There's only one problem, bro.
He doesn't have any facial hair?
Have you ever used aftershave?
God, no.
Neither have I, frankly, by the way. But
I mean, probably like once, but for the most part, no.
Typically, aftershave wouldn't hurt if you didn't shave.
Fair.
And Kevin didn't shave.
He did not.
So what's he yelling about?
Well, did you see the whole shower scene? You think they cut away, maybe?
Well, I hope they cut some.
Maybe he was in there with a little big one blade, because this is old, so he's only one blading.
Okay,
and maybe maybe he's a quick little shower shaver.
All right, so I'm to believe that that Kevin went in there, grabbed a little big 1B, and just started lopping off the sideburns.
All I could.
I don't know what's going on here.
This guy's hat. Yeah. That's classic.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
All I could do is think about. Remember the older movies? Just any really older movie. Anytime a man and a woman were gonna get involved in some type of relations.
I understand.
They would just show them in bed. But very clean. But you knew that he or she stayed the night.
Yes.
So you were to assume that certain things took place, even though you didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I don't understand.
Yeah, you do. So I'm going to assume that maybe he went with the big little 1B.
Okay.
Knocked it down, little sideburns, knocked it down, and then hit the aftershave.
So he's like 8 in this movie?
Yeah.
Who taught him how to shave?
Probably his dad right before they left.
Son, I know you're going to be 9 soon.
Yeah.
Really, I think it's time for you to sit down.
You think he YouTubed it? Was YouTube big back then?
I don't think it was big.
No.
I think it was a few years out.
Yeah.
So the aftershave thing, and he does it twice.
Yeah. I mean, look, you've got 2 valid points, right? Yeah. I'm gonna try to talk you off the ledge on these, but it seems like your mind's made.
So here's the third thing: the creepy guy with the shovel makes no effort to let anyone know he's actually not creepy.
Right.
Like he actually goes around.
Mr. What?
Yeah, that's a great question. Don't remember his name off the top of my head.
Good guy.
It seemed like a really good guy.
Really good guy.
But he made no effort to actually go around and let people know he's not actually creepy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was wearing like the slicker coat.
He's got the slicker coat. He
looking
had
like he was gonna maim
the
some
blood
fools.
on the hands at all times.
He had some blood.
He made no effort to not act creepy, which concerned me. And here's the other thing: he clearly understands at some point in the movie that Kevin is home alone.
Yeah.
And he's an adult.
Yeah.
He does nothing about that though. He's just like, run at home, son.
Maybe he's just thinking like, hey man, this kid wants to have some alone time. Let him do his thing. I'm gonna keep an eye on him from a distance.
Yeah.
In the slicker coat.
Yeah.
And if he needs me with the big shovel with the blood on my hands, I'll be there.
I'm not from a cold weather area.
Yeah, I'm not either. We actually live in the same state. I don't know if you know that.
Well, yeah, I don't know where you've been. I know you've been everywhere. You've been around the world.
I'm California.
You're P. Diddy. Been around the world and now, yeah.
I mean, I'm global with it, but
yeah.
Actually, real quick, you know what annoys me? I'm gonna cut you off.
You just did.
I hate when college teams don't have names on the back.
Yeah.
That's really frustrating.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because I'm like, okay, who we got here? San Diego State? You mean to tell me SDSU can't afford some names?
Okay.
Like we don't have it?
You think they could? I think that's meant to the name on the front of the jersey is more important than the name on the back.
No, I understand. It also frustrates me. I think the Yankees do that too.
The Yankees
do
like that.
One of their home or aways. I don't know which one, obviously.
Both.
Great.
Yeah.
No, they have their names on one of them.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
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 What do you want?
So you mean to tell me that all of their jerseys have no names?
That's what I mean to tell you.
You're high and you're wrong. I'll bet you $1,000.
Great.
Look it up.
All right. Hold on.
Hold with us, folks. We're gonna look this up. I'm gonna become $1,000 richer, which I'll never see, and then Adam's gonna tell you he's sorry again for being wrong.
Yankees road jersey. Okay. What do you want to? How do you want to prove this to?
I think the roads are the grays.
Yep.
So I think those are no namers, which would be the white pinstripes of the homes.
So you think the homes have names?
Whatever you want to find, there's at least one that has a name. Nobody goes completely nameless.
The Yankees do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
This is what they look like. Do you want me you need it on a real person?
So those are the grays.
Yeah. You want the home whites?
Give me the home whites.
All right.
Give me the home whites. And then give me a picture of give me a picture of somebody up to bat in a white.
all right.
And you're gonna see some nameplate.
All right, hold on. Aaron Judge.
Give me that 99, baby.
Batting. Okay. You actually knew his number. Good for you.
That's not hard, bro.
Actually, you know who would know this? My guy Mike. He's not awake right now, probably.
Great.
All right, so here we go. So there's Aaron Judge batting in the white pinstripes with no names on the back, bro. They don't have names on the back.
Check the gray ones again.
All right.
Don't they have like an alternate blue?
Yeah.
They have an alternate. Give me the alternate.
Here's the gray.
Good.
Just lost you, by the way. Here's the gray. No name on the back.
Good. Give me the alternates.
They don't wear alternates. Spring training, I think they wear alternates.
That's what I'm saying. I think those are the jerseys I saw where they had the names on the back.
But even then, hold on. Here's the spring training. Hold on. I'll get you a spring training. Did I just get $1,000?
I mean,
this is on tape.
If you're gonna take it, you're gonna take it.
This is on tape. You just leave it on the desk if you need.
With an IOU.
Make sure you got them in your pocket, Jimmy style.
I got $12,000 in my pocket.
With a 12K on you.
I got to work early and sold a car.
That's great. All right, so here's the other thing, Kevin. We'll go back to that. So you can give me that.
So I lost.
You lost.
Damn it.
Like all kids, Kevin's home alone, right?
Well, not all kids are home alone.
Like all kids, when you're home alone, what do you decide to do?
Order pizza.
Go ahead and grab a 30s gangster flick on TV. What the hell is he watching, bro?
What was he watching?
I don't think it's a real movie in real life. The name of it in the movie was Angels with Filthy Souls.
Oh.
Like he's not grabbing like a TMNT back then. He's not grabbing.
I would think so.
But no, he went with 30s gangster movies.
I think he was just trying to get mentally prepped for what was, about to happen.
And then he uses that later on in the film.
Yeah.
And so I'm to believe that later on in the film, he just puts those big giant ass speakers, and that the little Nero's pizza guy just thinks that that's real life and doesn't realize that's actually a movie. How dumb is that little Nero's guy, A? And B, what's he doing working on like Christmas Eve?
You got to deliver those pies, baby.
I don't know about that little Nero's guy.
Leave him alone.
All right. Here's the other thing.
Real quick. When was Home Alone made? 90 what?
90, 91.
Yeah. I mean, there's your answer right there, bro.
All right, here's one that really gets me. Harry, you know
How
Harry.
long is Harry?
I got a bunch. You know Harry.
Harry?
So I mean, from what we can tell with Harry and Marv, they're inept home burglars, right?
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of skill.
Yeah.
They're just inept home
Just the
burglars.
LP equipment
right?
team.
Yeah. they're inept home burglars. That's fair, actually. They're inept home burglars.
Okay.
And so they've decided to do this, and they want to get into Kevin's house, and yada yada yada. Kevin punks them, and then they finally catch up with Kevin.
Yeah.
And they hang him on the hook of the back of the door.
Right.
And what did your guy Harry decide to do? Threatened to bite off his fingers.
Yeah.
When did he turn into just like a masochist at some point?
Is that when the slicker showed up and
Yes.
he hit him over
Yeah.
there with the shovel?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a great question.
Yeah. When did he turn
What
into
are the wet bandits?
yes, and
They
that
were
movie,
the
the
wet
wet
bandits,
bandits. Yes,
yeah.
they become the sticky bandits later on, but those are
Right.
wet bandits.
Right. Again, we're talking 90s, early initial 90s.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of thought put into this.
Was he gonna? So imagine Shovel Guy gets a little late. Maybe he slips on some ice. Was he biting those off?
There's a chance. There's a
that-
chance he
oh, wow.
loses a digit.
Okay, so digits are gone. And he was biting those off.
Little metacarpal.
My headphones keep cutting out here. It's really annoying. Okay.
What's the problem?
I don't really know. They keep cutting out on me. All of a sudden, I hear your angelic voice, and you're gone.
Yeah. He might have lost the metacarpal.
This is one you can. This is actually this one I'm stealing from the internet. I'm just going to read you the title because you can relate to this one. So Kevin's home alone.
Yeah.
By himself. And the
Wait, he's home alone?
Yes. And the
By
question
himself.
is, does Kevin not own any video games?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's fair.
what he does this the entire
So
time.
we're what, 90s? So you're playing
Yes.
what, Contra and like Tetris and stuff?
Up, down, left, right,
BA
base,
select
select,
start.
Yeah,
I'm
right
all
now.
lives, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, these guys are knocking on the door all they want. I'm playing Contra.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. But he apparently had nothing else to do.
Yeah,
He had no video games.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
I don't know what that's about either.
So Kevin sets up a number of traps, obviously, in the house, right?
The tarantula trap.
The tarantula is good. Later on, that was unplanned.
Yeah,
I
it was
think,
unplanned.
right? But one of the more famous ones is when your guy Marv hops in the window,
Yeah.
and steps on all the ornaments.
Yep.
That only would have worked if his feet were bare, which in this case they happen to be.
Sure.
So Kevin would have had to have known that he would have no shoes on in order to put those in there. What if they went in that window first? All of a sudden the guy's like, why are these ornaments here?
Kevin knew that his plan was going to be so precise that he knew that one thing was going to lead to another, at which point that guy's shoes, stop talking.
Okay.
That guy's
I actually
shoes were
don't.
going to have to be off.
And they were off, clearly.
And they were off. And
Yeah.
Kevin was just sitting back like, knew it. What's going on?
I know Mrs. Easy walking around with a box that's just heavy on it. I don't
You
know.
want to help her with that?
I don't want to top the show.
Well,
But
happy anniversary.
that only would have worked if he knew his shoes were off.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
You keep saying only. I'm gonna switch it up. Did it work?
Yes.
Game over.
Is it over?
Yeah.
Okay. I still think that's poor planning.
That's actually really smart planning. Because everything worked out the way it should have.
Here's one that gets me. So there's a scene during the movie.
How many more? do we got?
I got a few.
Okay.
There's a scene during the movie
Okay.
where Kevin's trying to fool the sticky bandits or the
Sure,
wet bandits
sure.
that and thinking that everyone's home. So he gets all these cardboard cutouts and he throws a party and pretends he's there, right?
Yeah.
Kevin didn't know when they were coming back to scope the house back out, right?
Yeah.
Was he there all night just running that Michael Jordan train all around the house?
I think so.
How long was he there for?
All
At,
night.
at what point do you think he was just finally like, I better stop?
Nah, you gotta play that to the
So
fullest.
he like
You gotta-
at 4:30 he just set that thing
Yep.
up and just sat there all night, just
Yeah.
running that stuff around.
yeah.
Just running that train.
If I told you right now, like, hey, later on tonight, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna rob your house.
Okay.
As soon as I leave, you're gonna be on high alert until the morning, because I told you I'm coming back at night.
Okay.
So you're gonna stay up all night and you're gonna be lurking. You're gonna be ready.
And I'm gonna run this Michael Jordan cutout through.
I don't know if you're gonna do that,
through the house.
but I don't know. You might have a little hammer waiting for me.
I got hammers. Don't you worry about that. I mean,
you-
just literally all night long. And how did he know when to stop?
Again, these are questions that I don't know if
I turn to you for these kind of things. I was once told.
Well, did he stop? Whatever you were told right.
Well, at some point he has to, because then he continues on. Like, he didn't do this for 4 straight days. Why did he just do that? What? Like, every day that he comes back, there's like, damn, this party's still going on.
Yeah.
He just, like, why did he stop that and all of a sudden decide to go to this master battle plan that he put up?
I thought you were gonna say something else right there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a great question.
Well,
Do you have? Is he following us, Macaulay?
I doubt it. Is he on IG?
I don't know.
He was dating Mila Kunis for a while.
How drunk was
Way outkicked his coverage.
she? Was she on like massive drugs during that time?
Way outkicked his coverage. I mean, just okay. So you don't know that one, but I come to you because I was once told that you have access to the Book of Burbs.
Well,
And I figured,
I
figured-
I wrote the Book of Burbs.
mostly, I figured that these things would be covered in one of the chapters. They're not in there. This guy's
we
going to
got-
the house, by the way. They're not covered.
No, he's getting stopped.
Is that you making a tackle right
There-
there? Let's see what he does. We tackle. We celebrate anything? Okay.
Oh wait, so that was. I'm sorry, Ohio. Okay, that makes more sense now. Sorry, guys.
It's Ohio without uniforms. Yeah.
Ohio's got the no names on the back, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Guess LeBron left and they couldn't afford anything.
That's fair. Well, the Bobcats. Here's the other problem I got. So there's a lot of the throughout the movie, obviously Kevin's setting up all these booby traps. You heard it.
Yeah.
And they're clearly effective.
Sure.
Some of these things would just be game over, lights out situation. Yet these two idiots somehow managed to survive everything.
Yeah.
And there doesn't appear to be any major injuries other than Marv's hair getting burned off.
Yeah.
Like homeboy took a nail all the way up in the foot.
What about the brick off the roof?
That's the second one.
Sure.
Wait
Still
another right movie.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of injuries that just should have happened. This guy's head got lit on fire. Lit, not a word.
Letting out a word. You are no stranger to injuries yourself.
I'm not.
You've been known to bounce back. Like
I bounce. I know. We're on the 4-5.
I know.
To play games with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So I mean, all I can say is that there may be some other just insane recovery type athletic people such as yourself out there in the early 90s.
At what age do you think you realized that
I was this good?
that a lot of like Home Alone was nonsense?
I mean, it probably took me a couple watches.
Couple?
Yeah.
So like 13, 14? By the time you figured that out?
I'm sure by the time I was 25, I was like, you know what? This isn't right.
Because like my kid, so my daughter's going to be 12.
Yeah.
Well, not in July, so she's got some time.
Yeah.
And I don't think she recognizes that some of this stuff isn't feasible just yet.
Well, yeah. You also told her that you haven't told her Santa's not.
I haven't not told her anything.
Well, there you go. You know what? I think we compile all this information and we sit them down and be like, kids, Home Alone is a great family movie for us to watch during the holidays. A lot of these things are a little uncalled for, probably not realistic. By the way, speaking of the holidays, Santa's not real.
Wow.
I think you just lump them all into one.
I don't think so. I actually got some feedback from people after the show, and they're like, I'll actually read you the text from our guy, our guy Peyton.
Oh, Peyton, okay.
So he sends me a text.
Touchdown Peyton?
Touchdown Peyton. Still
on probation?
Yeah, he has no time for the show. We barely have time for the show. He sends me this text.
Take your time finding it.
I will. He says, clearly Eddie does not have kids because you don't tell a 3 or 4-year-old there's no Santa. And my response was, you could start a lot of sentences with clearly Eddie does not have.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, just throwing it out there. Yeah.
Okay.
And then his next thing was, dude, come on, tell Steph you love her.
You're welcome.
And I said it happens.
Love you until further notice.
Until further notice.
Until further notice.
That's catching on, by the way.
Solid.
That's catching on.
Yeah, I mean, again. Yeah, I'm telling my kids at 3 or 4 years old.
Harry. It's your guy. So you knew that.
Give me the Harry.
I'll see if
I can get the real
I'll see
one.
If I can get that one.
Yeah, give me the real one.
Yeah, I'll see.
Or give me the I'm coming up. Give me that one too.
You want the Harry? I'm coming up.
Yeah.
Again, that's Home Alone too.
Just give it to me, bro.
Okay.
I don't know why you gotta. What are you, a director?
A
film director?
Loosely. It depends on the day. If I'm a director. This might be you. Hold on. See if we can get this for you. No, this isn't it.
Okay. Just waiting.
No, this is when he comes in with the window. Oh, this Harry, I'm coming in.
I'm coming in.
Yeah, it's not
No,
coming
I need I'm coming up.
I know you do. Hold on a second.
The real deal.
It's coming in.
Take your time, by the way.
You want the one that? Wow, what a hole! You want that one too?
Yeah, I like that one too. That's a good one. Wow.
Actually, this is what he says. He doesn't say I'm coming up. He says this.
The music.
Harry, I've reached the top.
Are you sure I'm coming up is not one of them?
I can't be 100% positive.
Why would you be?
So in Home Alone 1 again, you might recall the scene where Kevin is on that I think it's a sled.
Okay.
Or a toboggan. I don't know the difference.
I don't think it's a toboggan.
It's not a toboggan. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Give me a quick breakdown of sled v toboggan. Go. I'm waiting. Just go.
Harry.
Sled v toboggan. Just go.
I'm going to get back to you on episode 18.
So, how do you spell toboggan? Okay, so So he goes down the stairs with that sled.
Yeah.
There's no way he got out because the stairs were not parallel with the entrance of the door. Somehow the sled magically made a left-hand turn.
He whipped it.
Got him out the door.
He whipped it.
Actually, a toboggan is a narrow sled, usually made from lightweight wood.
There you go.
You would know that.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of problems with Home Alone. I mean, it's a holiday classic. Great movie.
I'm going to ask you something real quick. Did Macaulay Culkin reach out to you and just want us to give him some FaceTime or something?
He's not, but
We're
he's
giving
got that new.
We're giving him the whole intro. Where are we at? We're 30 minutes in and we've only talked about Home Alone.
Well, we talked about pet peeves for a few minutes.
Yeah, let's switch it up, bro. This is, I mean,
all right. Well, I got something for you then.
We're not paying this guy's
so
bills.
we're gonna do a new feature. I'm gonna say that right.
Yeah.
A new feature
Okay.
on the show again because we want to be more structured. We got a lot of feedback that we're not structured.
Sure.
We're loose. We're all over the place.
Yeah, I stay loose though.
Anyway, we're gonna do a top 5 list every show. I'm a big fan of lists.
Well, I used to say that back in the day.
Did you really?
Like the over-unders,
Yeah.
top 5s.
Yeah.
Like episode 4, I was like, we need to make this a consistent thing. You're like, yeah. And then we never did it.
Okay. Well, here we go.
All right, what do you got?
Top 5. Let me set this up for you.
Okay. We got any sports, by the way, today?
We do.
All right, cool.
It's coming up. I got a little guy. He's 6.
He's 6?
Little Aiden, 6.
Huh.
6 years old. And when you have kids,
Yep.
particularly young kids and his age,
Sure.
he likes to play games to annoy his parents.
Yep.
His new favorite game is every place we go, he has to go potty.
Yeah, he's a kid.
He's a kid.
He's also 6.
The only person who potties more than him is you.
I mean,
Your bladder is surprisingly small for a man of your stature.
You're right. It runs through me, though. Things run through me.
So everywhere we go, he's got to go to the restroom.
Good for him.
So no matter where we are, he's dragged us into some nasty places. So here's what I want to hear from you.
Okay.
Top 5 restrooms, public restrooms that you do not want to go in, that are just all kinds of nasty, that just gross you out. So if I told you that like you had to go into these places and lay down on the ground, like this just not happening for you.
I can give you one off the top of the dome right now.
Well, the way the list works is that we're going to count them down.
Well, I don't have them in order. One came to my mind right now. I'll give you one right now. It's
So,
holstered.
why
It's holstered.
don't we? Okay, let's do this then.
Okay.
We should produce the show on the fly. Why not?
Sure.
I'll write down our options and then we'll decide on the top 5 based on what we say.
Okay.
So what do you got?
Lowe's.
Okay. Well, really any construction place because
Sure.
you're dealing with a lot of.
I can give you the backstory on that if you need
You're
it.
about to.
So your boy's redoing the house.
Okay.
The tile.
We're not doing your own tile.
Of course not.
I heard about that.
So I was going to shop for tile. By the way, Lowe's is a ripoff.
Oh, wow.
But I was just going to look for
Unless you want to sponsor us, Lowe's.
They're not listening.
All right.
Yeah, they can go fly kite. And I'm like, your boy could use the bathroom right now. I don't know if I need to go all the way back home. I'm on the other side of town. Maybe I just drop one off real quick and just take care of this.
Okay.
Not a good place. Not a good place.
Oh,
to
so this
be.
wasn't a.
This wasn't a quick.
This wasn't a quick.
This was not a grab and go.
You weren't at the urinal.
Yeah, this was not a grab and go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you hopped in.
Hopped in.
Okay.
Not thrilled. Just mange. Just not good.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, off the top.
I got one for you off top too.
Sure.
So this is where we were the other day that really brought this up. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
All kinds of drunk
Wait,
dudes.
you were there with your kid?
Oh, yeah. He loves the wings, baby.
Little B-dubs?
A little lemon pepper.
Okay.
All kinds of drunk dudes in that place. Like
Sure.
that thing was just fantastically nasty.
Little guy even care. He's just like, I got to go.
That's the thing. So like, here's the
He
problem.
doesn't know any better.
There's I don't know how many people listen to the show. Like 7.
Yeah.
I don't know what the male to female ratio is. Probably knowing us, mostly dudes.
Right.
Like when you're in the bathroom and you're in the urinal, it's not difficult.
Well,
But yet you get to a urinal, and again, ladies, I apologize if you don't get this. Like I'll happily take you into a urinal one day to show you these things, one at a time.
Are you going into the urinal? Because you don't really go into it.
That's fair. Well, some people should, bro, because
Well-
you get to the urinal and there's like a puddle on the ground.
Yeah.
Like it's not difficult.
Yeah, you're not
How
wrong.
did it not? It's right. Just get it on in there. Just get it on in.
Well, there's a couple things, right? There's bounce back. You know about bounce back.
Yeah, fair.
Right? So you're gonna have backboard.
Yeah,
You're gonna have some splatter.
yeah.
Maybe some people are coming up short. Maybe they're standing
I would-
maybe they're standing further back. Well, you have a little. You said you had a little sixer, right? What was the word you said?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Move on.
So I'm just saying, maybe they're standing too far back. Maybe they need to get a little closer.
Buffalo Wild Wings, just not a good place to use the restroom.
Yeah, I need bathroom cleanliness every 20 minutes. These guys are like an hour. Oh wow!
There.
Wow.
Hello.
What's in this Miller Lite?
I'm not really sure. I got another one. Unless you have one ready.
I'm gonna kill this.
I
Go. What you got?
Airports. Pretty much any airport restroom, just hot trash.
Here's what I can tell you. Right, I'll keep going with the list. If I gotta go, I gotta go. All right.
Okay. If it's emergency.
So your boy was coming back from the Christmas party we went to, where you saw me making my presidential speech.
Yeah.
And we were just driving back, and I hit him Campbell on the shoulder, and I'm like, hey, we need a bathroom now. And he's like, yeah, well, the next, about 25 minutes. I'm like, no, now. So he got me something quick within like 1 or 2 miles. And it wasn't a porta potty. It was actually like a structured environment. But it was literally in the middle of like the snow, just nowhere.
Okay.
And I had to go.
Cleanliness was solid?
It's solid, more solid than I anticipated, actually.
Okay.
So big props to those snowmen who are out there cleaning that place.
Yeah, it's funny, actually. So, again, little guy and I were out with the family, and we were at an ice skating rink in the greater Brentwood area.
Sure.
Shouts out there.
Sure.
And, of course, little dude's got to go to the bathroom. So we hit the porta potty. It was surprisingly nice. It was actually one of the better porta potties I've been in.
Have you seen those luxury porta potties?
I have not.
We should have done that.
Got
So
one?
let me tell you something about these things.
Let me look one up.
I don't know if they're just called luxury porta potties or just, I don't know. But I'm telling you this right now, we should buy one. Look at those things.
You and I are going to buy one?
I could,
How are we going to share it exactly?
Liquidity.
Okay. Do I want images? Is what you're telling me?
Yeah, let me get some images.
Oh, wow.
Show them to me. Let me make sure we're looking at the right thing.
These are porta potties?
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
Yeah, baby. Right here. That one right there. Right there. So there's these huge big trailers.
Chelsea Clinton's wedding to feature luxury porta potties.
There you go. So there's these huge, and that's why I know about these is from Chelsea Clinton's wedding.
You were there?
Yeah. So there are these huge trailers, and inside of them are all nice bathrooms, but they're obviously porta potties because they're portable. But
thank you.
We should look into buying one, man. That could be one of our main streams of income. Take us to the next level because we got this podcast, right? All that income's coming in.
Sure.
I just haven't seen any yet, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming.
Yeah.
Well, you owe me $1,000. It's gonna take you a while. Probably recoup
I'll work
some
it
of
off.
that stuff.
I'll work it off.
I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I'll do free shows.
I'm sure you are. Okay. Well, do you have any other nominees? I can keep going if you need me.
I mean, pretty much any fast food restaurant is going to fall victim to that for the most part.
Is that true though?
For the most part,
Like, so we used to frequent the Habit.
sure.
Not bad.
Well, we're also in a nicer area.
Well, so so geography plays a huge role.
Geography does play a huge role. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, off the top rope.
Just throw it in there.
Did you look up Harry, I'm Coming Up?
I did. I can't find that.
It's there.
I think you made that one up.
So I don't know if you've noticed, but if you're just driving out in the middle of like nowhere, every so many miles, there's just like a random porta potty. Those are for people to use. I don't know if you know that, but like, would you ever stop at one of those?
God, no.
What if you had some?
I've got a pretty solid anti-public restroom rule in my life.
What if you're out?
Unless it's
what if you're like an hour from home?
Unless it's 911 situation, I've got a pretty strict anti-public restroom policy.
I mean, if you're an hour from home and you're thinking like, man, I don't know.
If it's not a 911,
what's your 911? My 911's not your 911.
Like I can just meditate and make it go away. Just
Really?
meditate, make it go away.
Really?
Yeah, just let it hold down
It's a dumb commercial, by the
and
way.
make it go away.
Okay.
And then when I'm ready, I'm ready.
Huh.
So I'm gonna nominate Walmart.
Sure.
I mean, just hot trash. Like, Target bathrooms aren't bad. I don't know if you've been to a Target bathroom.
They're not great.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not
They're
bad.
not
Walmart, just
They're not great.
trash. Just trash.
All the things I tell you to write down over the last 6 months
What
of the
is-
show, and you don't write anything down, and you're writing down bathrooms.
Yeah, I that's great feedback. I'm glad we worked this out on air.
Yeah.
I do realize after last week's show,
Yeah.
you told me to write down like 9 different polls. I actually didn't write any of them down.
Not a one.
And then like 2 days ago, I was like, what were those polls I was supposed to put up? And I forgot them all.
You don't?
so
Do you
I-
not believe me when I tell you things? You just don't need to. You don't feel like you need to write them down.
You're a volume talker,
I'm a volume talker.
and so sometimes it just
What's that one really good thing I'm good at? If you get this right now,
the one good thing.
one thing that I'm really strong at. You used to make fun of me about it at work.
You delegate upward.
There we go.
Like nobody's business.
Delegate upward.
All right, yeah,
I'm
that's
a
fair.
good delegation of upwards.
Yeah, that's fair. But again, I didn't write those polls down.
No,
So
you
this
didn't.
time I was like, I need to like have a pen and paper like nearby, because Burbs is just going to go just hammer time with all these things that he needs, and I'm not going to be prepared.
Yeah, what's your Friday looking like?
Average.
I might come by for a TB.
Okay. You want to delegate some upwards. I mean, what do you need? You need me to put a presentation together for you so that you can go make a presidential speech and get like $1 million bonus, and I'll just be at work.
I mean, you see what's out there. You see me?
I saw what I saw.
You see me?
I saw what I saw. So we got 4 bathrooms. The top 5 list is. Do you have a better top 5 list you want to try?
No, you didn't. I mean, I wasn't prepared. You didn't tell me.
There was a text message sent to you, and it said, "Hey, let's talk about restrooms that are bad."
Loose.
I have another pet peeve, really quick.
Okay.
You and I talked about this the other day. Here's what I don't understand: on airplanes, like they give you the flight time, like it'll be an hour and 20 to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And then you get on the airplane, and the pilot goes, "Well, looks like we're out there for the runway there. We'll have you into Vegas in about an hour and 5 minutes, a little faster today."
Wind.
If they can go faster, why don't they just go faster?
Wind.
What do you mean wind?
Wind plays a part. The air
What part
plays
does
a
wind
part.
play?
The air plays a part.
Isn't the air always there? Is there now air today that we didn't know there's tomorrow? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain P with the flight deck. We're going to be like, why don't we just go fast as we can every time?
It doesn't work that way. There's a science to it.
Well, explain it
You
to
can't
me.
just go.
I'll be here for a while.
Do you know
Explain
how fast airplanes go?
like 500 miles an hour.
Right. So if 500 miles an hour is our safe spot, and you, for whatever reason, want to go 600,
Yeah.
doesn't mean we can,
Why not?
because wind and air.
What about them?
And
They're not my
all
friend?
the wind in the air. If you're flying,
it's all gravity, baby.
If you're flying through a storm, you think you're going to go as fast as?
Well, no. Let's slow that thing down. But if we get smooth sailing, we got clear skies here for the rest of the trip. Just lay back and seatbelt on.
Yeah, you only know what you know, and you can only see what you could see, and that radar's only going to show you so much. Right? I haven't flown in a while, but what I can tell you is that I don't know if they know what the Doppler's going to look like 100 miles out.
They don't know the Dopplers?
Not 100 miles out.
What are we paying them for?
To get us home safe.
Do you? So I know.
Did you get on a plane recently?
I know you. I can't talk about it. I know you are a nervous flyer.
I'm not a good flyer.
For all the machismo.
Yeah.
You know what that is? all the machismo just vibing off of you over there.
It's vibing.
You turn into like a 7-year-old girl on an airplane.
Absolutely. No control.
Well, so if you're on an airplane and your pilot is trying to be too funny with you, are you cool with that?
No, I'm not cool with the airplane, period.
But if he's like, "Hey, everybody, we'll have you in Pittsburgh soon. I don't know why you'd go there. That place sucks anyway. But don't you worry about it." Like, if it's that guy, are you like, "Bro, can you just not be funny and fly the plane?"
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I'm probably a little bit more anxious than normal, but I'm already screwed.
Okay.
So there's nothing that you could do when I get on a plane that's going to make anything better or worse.
What's your strategy when you get on the plane?
My mind is already at its worst possible spot.
But you're already freaking out like a 6-year-old girl.
Yep.
How do you get yourself centered? How do you calm your chi?
It depends, right? So if I'm taking an international flight like I do, and I'm doing some type of overnight, little red eye situation,
Okay.
then I'm popping a couple little Advil PMs and I'm taking a nice little nap.
Okay.
Now, if we're in the middle of the day and I'm just hitting a quick little Vegas frequency, that's a little tougher.
What do you do?
Quick little vodka soda.
Yeah.
And that don't help.
We've flown together, I think, only one time.
It was bad. I felt bad for you.
And you were true or false?
Well, real quick, I think I looked at you at one point and I said, "What's going on right now?"
True or false? At one point, you were hugging the seat back in front of you.
True.
That's true. Okay.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. Where does that come from? Did you have a bad flight experience? You want to talk about it?
No. Again, it's just I have no control, right? So I can't control the winds. I can't control the air. I can't control the plane. I can't control the pilot.
Yeah.
All I can do is sit there in a tube, thousands of feet in the air, and hope that everything is going to go right.
You're big in tubes.
Right. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Think about it. How does that plane get up there?
You told me air, apparently.
Well, sure.
And the Doppler. That's what I heard.
You're 30,000 feet up in the air in a tube.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that that's going to stay safe and sound.
But you're also driving down the highway in...
But I'm sorry, say that again?
And you're driving down the highway in a tin missile.
You say it one more time.
You're
exactly
driving down the highway.
Which means I'm driving, which means I'm...
But there's also 7,000 other jackasses next to you.
Nope, I see them all.
You see them all?
Yep.
Oh, wow. You know what they're going to do?
My head's on a swivel.
Ever been in a car accident?
One time.
What happened?
Her fault.
But why didn't you see her? If you saw her, why didn't you see her?
I was 16, man. I was a young buck. I was a ute.
So you weren't. I
was fresh.
You weren't full. I
was fresh.
Half machismo.
Yeah, I was half machismo.
Okay.
I was fresh.
All right. The airports in general just freak me out. I don't like airports.
Look, man, I've done some things in the airport bathrooms that I'm not proud of.
Well, let's top 5 list. Where did it go? What do you got?
But look, like I said, if I got to go, I got to go.
What kind of things you done in the bathroom?
Machismo.
I don't understand.
Little cheddar.
I don't understand.
Little cheddar. You know about me.
I feel like I want to know more there.
That's the photos about me.
There's some photos? Okay, well, that's fine.
I said SFO.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got...
Machismo.
All right.
What else you got? We get a top 5 or we still
We have a 4 still.
All right.
Oh, here's the other thing about airports.
Maybe
by the
put
way.
a pull out.
You know what I don't understand?
Good.
We've been taking off shoes for a while now, right? At airports.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things.
No matter when you're at the airport and you're in the security line, there's one jackass who's like, "We gotta take our shoes off."
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Where
thing.
you been, Chief?
It's like the thing you talked about the other day when the person's in line ready to pay for their groceries
Yeah.
and they get to the front like, oh, I gotta pay for these.
We gotta take our shoes off? That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, what is that new? Like, I don't understand where you've been.
Yeah, I mean it's not new.
It's not.
By the way,
new.
who do you got in Clemson, Notre Dame, and Bama, Oklahoma?
I can tell you who I picked. I'm pretty sure I picked Bama. I'm pretty sure I picked Clemson.
I'm actually gonna go Bama and D.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I got a 50. chance
I don't know
in
how
each
good
game.
Clemson is. They didn't get challenged a lot this year, so I don't know how good they're going to be.
Neither do UCF.
I mean, that's fine. We still won them all, though. That's fine. Did Clemson win them all?
Roy Williams is 68 years old.
Yes, he got an 8-year extension.
Yeah, I'm reading the same thing you're reading.
Yeah, I mean, is he going to be alive in 8 years? I hope he is. That's
Wow.
wrong. All right, so bathroom. Sorry, Lowe's,
Yeah.
B-Dubs, Airport, Walmart. Do we have a 5th bathroom, or is this list done at 4? Is our top 5 now just only going to be top 4s?
Maybe your local.
So from now on,
Okay.
our top 5 list is only top 4s. My local what?
Maybe your local Togos. I mean, I don't know.
You go to Togo's. Togo's is such trash.
I haven't been to Togos in a while.
So trash.
You know what we
Trash.
I know.
Trash.
You know what we got back in Turlock? Well, not back. We got it for the first time. Ike's.
It's like good.
It's okay. It's a sandwich.
I mean, you're right. It is very good. They
But
do
I
make
mean,
sandwiches.
it's a sandwich.
I don't even really know. I don't know.
Top forward. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I play.
Did you give me Marv? I'm coming up?
No.
Or Harry?
That's
What is
trash.
he saying?
Trash. Togo's is such trash.
Yeah.
So
Mr. Pickles?
also trash.
You got to pick a sandwich spot. Where are you going?
Jersey Mike's.
Trash.
There's no
So trash.
We came. So
Speaking
Mrs.
of Jersey Mike's,
All right,
the Meeker knows about Jersey Mike's.
I know she does. So
No, I'm sorry. That was Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's.
she knows about them.
She knows
Don't you
about
worry.
subs.
Don't
She
you worry.
knows about the subs.
Don't you worry. So we came from South Florida before we out here. Mrs. E, big on the sub sandwiches. Big in the footlongs.
The footers?
Big in the footlongs.
Big in the footers?
And so we got here, and she's like, "We need a good sub shop. We need something like this." We went to Togo's,
I
bro.
can't take you serious right now.
that place.
She
that
looked
place
at
is
you and
trash.
said, "We need a good sub
Yes,
shop."
I guarantee. I'll bring her in again, and she will confirm for you.
First of all, I brought her in the first time. You've never even wanted to bring her
I
in on the
text.
show.
How do you think she got in here? I text her.
I don't have her number.
And that's my design.
Yeah.
I will absolutely tell her. Hold on.
We're good. I believe you.
Bring it in. Bring it
You
the
told
F in.
she told you we need a good sub shop.
Yes. Hold on. Let me set the question up.
No, what's it?
No, why you keep? When is Mrs. B coming over so I can ask her some questions?
Sorry, she's working, bro. She can't nap all day long.
That's fair.
Much as she would love to.
When's okay? Find me a day she's not working.
She's off this weekend.
I'm free. You're in luck.
You want to shoot out?
I'm free.
What are we doing in the house? You want to take a look at what we're doing? We're finalizing tile for the fireplace.
can't even.
What?
Mrs. E, bring it in. She was brought. Bring in what?
Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Just tell her never mind.
So we're going out Saturday night. Me and Mrs. E.
Oh, shit.
Want to go doubles?
Where are you? Where are you guys going? Sub shop?
Undetermined.
Jersey Mike's?
Undetermined. Wedding anniversary celebration.
Well, I mean, we don't want to jam you up for that.
I mean, it's fine. I've been through 14 of these. I'll be okay.
14 or 15?
Well, this will be number 15.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I know how to count.
A little 15.0?
Yeah.
That's good. Bring one in.
bring in what?
Yeah.
There comes the door. You're going to hear the door. The loudest door in the history of
There it is.
mankind.
There it is.
Mrs. E has entered the room again. Let's just make this a regular staple of the show. Mrs. E,
So, I'm going to swivel the mic here.
Mr. Berbrick here and I were talking about when we moved from South Florida here to California. And I mentioned how we frequented a lot of different restaurants in South Florida, but we certainly had our favorites. And so when we got here, it was important for us to establish some new favorites that we would go to. What particular genre of restaurant were you most interested in making sure we found our new spot for?
Pizza.
How long have you been married? Do you know anything about your wife?
What would number 2 be?
American?
American what?
Do you even know who you live with?
Here's the thing.
Let's try again.
I'm gonna say it, and she's gonna go, "Oh yeah, that one too." This is what we do in our life.
I'm thinking mellow mushroom.
There we are. There we go. There we go. Is there any kind of food that we used to eat a lot of in Florida that when we got here, you were like, we've got to find, because we eat a lot of these, and we got to find a place because we can eat those?
Chick-fil-A.
I rest my case. So you need to tell your wife you love her more often,
Yeah,
right? Until further notice is not cutting it. And obviously you need to talk about a sandwich shop
Sandwiches.
more often than not.
Wait, am I not wrong?
Las Patas.
But I know. Stop naming restaurants. What I was trying to get at is, when we came here, it was really important for you to find a new sandwich place for us, no?
Yes, that is true.
That's true.
When you were like, "Hey, corporate, I don't know if they can hear me. Corporate office wants me. I'm coming out."
Yeah.
Was Mrs. Z like, "Great, need a sub shop"?
It was probably up there.
Was it one of the non-negotiables?
It's probably up there. Mrs. Z's really about two things.
Okay.
3 things.
Sure.
Maybe 4. Okay. All right. And no particular, well, maybe in particular order. She needs to get her nap in. So you got to get her a good nap. You're going to need to get her a good nap in.
Sure.
She needs a place to exercise.
Okay.
You got to get her a place to exercise.
Okay.
She's all about the money. So the money had to be right.
Sure.
And then food.
Okay.
Those are the 4.
Yeah, it's just normal.
And of those 4,
Normal
a
stuff.
sandwich shop was high on the list, no? You guys
Yes,
gonna
but
work this
you
out?
confused me because I thought you meant dinner places. So a sandwich shop is more lunch.
What did we have for dinner like 2 nights ago?
Well, that was because I didn't want to cook.
Oh, there you are. There you are. So what's the first place you dragged us to for these sandwiches when we got here? What's the first place you found that you thought was going to be our spot, but wasn't our spot?
What's the place next to Safeway called?
Great
The
question.
Togos?
The Togos. Trash.
And then Mr. Pickles.
Trash. And where did we finally land on that we like?
Jersey Mike's.
See? Don't tell me I don't know people. I know things.
Okay.
No, you're excused. You've been no help. Thank you. Happy anniversary, by the way. You've been no help. What are we doing here?
Yeah, feel free to talk to your wife more often.
Well, she knows the answers once you get to that. Once you get there.
I know all the answers. I know the lottery numbers after they're drawn.
I don't know what to do with that.
Well, think about it.
I literally don't know what to do with that.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
You don't know what to do with a lot of things.
So we don't have a 5th bathroom. We're just going to, from now on, we do our top 5
5s.
list. It's only going to be 4 things all
Good.
from now on. That's
Good.
just going to be the new thing we do.
Good.
So we got Lowe's, B-Dubs, Airport, and Walmart. Again, the airport in general is just annoying.
Well, I mean, you're hating on Togos. You might as well throw it on there.
I've never been in their bathroom, though.
Exactly, because you hate it so much.
I mean, I probably need to. It's trash, bro. I don't understand.
You know.
Pizza places are tough out here, too. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, they're not.
I found a few that are all right, but
What do you got?
Mountie Mike's.
Sure.
It's
That's
typically
upper echelon.
Mountie Mike's typically my go-to, but I like a good New York style pizza,
Trash.
and I can't.
I'm thin
find-
crust, baby.
Oh, I like thin
You
crust.
dip dishing?
Nah, that's a lot of carbs, a lot of tomato paste.
Yeah, it's not you.
I don't know. I'm from Chicago, Chi City. You know about it. But I can't do that.
Yeah.
Why'd you laugh like I'm not from Chicago?
Because you think you're from Chicago.
Yeah.
You think you're
I was literally-
Native American.
You're
like claiming
that I
all
can't
these-
confirm.
You're claiming all these things
That's
that we
Mexican.
know
I
not to be
claim not
true.
Native American.
Okay.
but allegedly, actually, I'm supposed to be Native American. I'm not making that up.
So you've posted what you look like online. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you think Adam is part Cherokee, please.
I don't
let
know.
me
I don't know what tribe we were.
Yeah,
I don't know what tribe. I can fact check that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and filibuster for me while I do that.
Yeah, the white tribe.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Let me find where. Okay, that's my sister.
Good.
Okay. Allegedly,
You texting your sister?
we are Indian. Native American.
There we go.
There we
Come
are.
on.
Not Jimmy. Native
Not Jimmy.
American, right?
You're gonna ask her?
She's older than me.
I don't need confirmation.
I feel like you need. All you do here is just fact check me, and yet you have no one here I can fact check. This Jason guy I could call.
James.
There we go. Maybe I'll fact check that guy.
He knows about me in space.
We need to do a game. We need to do a show on your home turf. We need to
Bring
the
it on down.
setup
Bring it on down, baby.
out to the lock.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Well, you're remodeling though, right? You're adding that new wing.
So at the end of January, we'll be done because I think we're probably gonna start the first or second week of January.
Take your time.
And we're gonna bring you out. We're gonna bring you and the fam out.
Oh, the whole family.
I'm gonna tell the kids Santa's not real,
Oh, there we go.
and then we'll do a show live while the ladies and the kids can chill.
Because I need Mrs. B around here because
I know you do.
Mrs. E gets a little bit. Okay, so I'm not making this up. So
She's quick on the trigger.
she don't have to do. So I asked the question. We are allegedly,
Is she still in Florida?
yes, allegedly. Again, she doesn't have to do. Allegedly, we're Native American, right?
And
She
just
wrote
put
back,
yes.
allegedly, yes. And I said, what tribe? and she said Cherokee Indian.
Okay.
Take that for what it's worth.
I'm not trying to be insensitive to our Native American listeners out there because I don't know enough about the Cherokee. Is that the Cherokee Indian, she said?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you're not part of it. So that's all I'm saying.
She wants to know
why don't you look up some images of the Cherokee Indian tribe and let me know if you look like any of them. Let me know if you resemble any of those guys.
I'm just this is what I was told.
They lied to you
as a Ute.
They lied to you.
It's very possible. So this is coming from my biological dad's side. I don't want to get all like
So what do you
cats in the cradle on you here, but there's not a thing there. So I don't know if this is true.
What do you think was worse? Or what do you think would be worse if we told your kids they were part of the Native American Cherokee tribe or Santa wasn't real?
Santa wasn't real would be worse.
No, it wouldn't.
For my kid, my 6-year-old
And 11-year-old.
and 11-year-old.
Those are adults these days.
So you think they're going to be crestfallen?
Yeah, they have iPads.
They do.
They're adults.
But they're going to be just
They got screens.
crestfallen because they're not Native American?
Real quick, does Addison have a cell phone?
No.
When are you guys going to do that?
We told her if she got straight A's all year, 4.0 GPA at the end of the year, we'd get a phone.
What if she brought home like a 3.96?
No. But you know what that girl did?
4.0?
Yes, she has a 4.0 right now.
What grade is she in?
6.
We're
also, my sister's confirming that we were also told, and this is actually legit.
Nobody felt like
Mexican.
asking questions?
We were also Mexican.
Who told you these lies?
That's from my Grammy.
Do you guys not have mirrors in your houses?
We do.
You're the whitest person,
I am white,
arguably, in the world. You're like,
but if I need to speak, like I have the native tongue.
Do you?
Probadores. you heard it.
That's not native either.
I do know,
and I think they speak English.
They do.
Right.
But they also speak Spanish.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to put a poll out, which you don't.
Okay. What's the poll? What am I asking?
Do I look Native American? And then put a picture of you.
Okay.
Native American / Hispanic.
Well, I mean, those are different things.
Well, you said you were both.
Okay. Is that is that insensitive?
I don't know. I think you have to word it properly.
Is Native American insensitive?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what
we've said it like 9 times now. So
I think Native American is the correct, polite way to say it. I don't think you should say Indian.
Okay.
I don't think people like that version.
Okay, I won't say that then.
Yeah.
No, I recognize that perhaps I don't necessarily have the same features.
Oh, you do recognize that
as some of my brothers here, but I also just know that this is what I was told as I grew up.
Real quick, who the hell told you guys that you had this blood in you?
Well, again, the Native American thing is super loose.
Yeah,
super loose. So this is from an individual who was never a part of our lives, who like told people who told people who told people. And so I can't confirm that. I can't fact check that. His integrity not high. So I don't know what I'm dealing with there.
I'm gonna say you gotta let that one go. Then you can't use that card.
I don't though.
You sure do.
I do not. I never tell you that I'm Native American. You actually misspoke because you forgot I was Mexican.
I went to work one day and you're like, hey, by the way, I'm Native American.
I walked up to you. I was like, hey, how the high-rise upgrades going? Thanks for coming to work on time. By the way, this is done. And oh, by the way, I'm Native American.
Yes.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, that's exactly what you
So
said.
you know how to pay wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Touchdown, baby.
Yeah, might not do that. What, you don't have any Native American in you?
Have you seen me?
I have.
No.
Okay.
I don't.
With your loins?
Exactly. Huh. My loinery. So anyway, end of January, we'll have the house redone.
Okay.
Like I said, we're picking out accent tile for the fireplace.
Okay.
This weekend. And then we're just going to get cranking.
We're bringing the whole... we're going to do an On the Road show. We're bringing the show to your house.
Sure. Okay. I don't have to do anything. I just have to be there, right?
That's also true. I'll plug it all in. You got places to plug this stuff in at?
I got outlets.
We'll plug it in.
I got
and then I have access to Mrs. B.
I'm sorry?
To ask questions?
Yes.
Oh, I need that. Because we talked about doing a Girls Like Us podcast.
Yeah, I mean, our loose audience didn't ask for that, so.
It might be better. Maybe they'll get on a network.
Probably. I mean, they'll probably have more structure.
Yeah, I forgot. We had such a list, too. We're like an hour in and we have no... This is why we can't get on a network.
You know what? I'm going to make my own network.
Breaking news?
I don't want to break it yet.
Just sprain it?
Yeah, okay. I'll sprain it.
Okay.
Just a little aggravation.
Just sprain it.
Just a little aggravation.
Just sprain the news.
Aggravation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also read something today. Hold on real quick. Can you guess the... I
don't usually guess. I just usually know.
Okay.
Just keep.
Why don't you say something while I'm doing this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Still on talk? Okay.
Yeah. Look, man, I do what I need to do when it needs to be done. All right? You're not prepared. What do you want me to do?
This can't be right.
You want me to just fill in dead space?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good.
Are you doing that or no?
Rate of play.
I'm trying to find this article. I read this article today, or heard this article today about the top 25 richest celebrities.
Okay.
And I want to see if you could guess some of these people on the list.
Yeah, I probably know at least 10 of them.
Who do you got?
Is the list up?
No.
Well, let me know when it's up.
Efforting.
I'm not going to throw out names for you not to check them.
Actually, I think
Take
it was
your time.
Yeah, there we go. This could be us. This is us. Here we go.
By the time you find it, we could probably tell the kids Santa's not real.
And here we go. All right, good.
Did you find it?
I got it.
Let me see.
I'm sorry. So let me rephrase.
Oh, great.
These are the celebrities who got paid the most in 2018. So who made the most money
Sure.
over the last year?
The Rock.
The Rock is number 5.
Thank you. Who else was just cranking out? Celebrities are like musicians, actors, or is it just like actors?
So we got athletes, we got musicians, we got TV personalities, and that's the top 10 essentially between those genres.
LeBron James.
Not on there.
Wow.
Not on there.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, number 1.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Money Mayweather.
Money May. So I got 1 and 5. I need 2, 3, and 4.
Yes. You're never gonna get 4.
Give me a clue as to what give me a field.
The rest of these individuals are all on TV or movies.
TV or movies. What show? Big Bang Theory. Anybody from that show on there?
No.
No. What else is on all the time? Still up and running.
You're thinking, well, fair. Okay, so two of them are TV, one's movie. The 2 TV are more reality TV stars.
Reality. Like Housewives type stuff?
No.
Oh, the Kardashians.
Loose. You're close.
Kanye. Kim.
No.
Bruce.
She's a Kardashian, and he's not a Kardashian.
Well, how's it kind of?
Because it's kind of.
Ray J?
Every show, Ray J makes an appearance. How do you do that?
It's kind of the Kardashians?
Kind of, but it's a technicality.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying.
You got a bitter beer face here. Kylie Jenner.
She's a Kardashian.
She's a Jenner.
Whatever. She's on the show keeping up with the Kardashians.
She's number 3.
Sure. So I got 1, I got 3, I got 5.
Yeah.
So I need 2 and I need 4.
Yeah.
And I got 1 more actress or from a reality show, and I got 1 more actual actor or actress.
You know how much money she made in 2018? Oh my god.
Probably 500 mil.
900.
Good for her.
900 M's. So you need 2
guys or girls or both.
2 is a dude.
2 is a dude.
Although this is a bit of a trick. So he's an actor, but he really made his money doing something else.
Oh, great.
He bought something, and he owns it, and he sells it, and it's
50 Cent.
No.
He's an actor?
He's not an actor.
He's an actor, but he bought something and he sold it. I don't know, bro. What's his
George Clooney.
Nespresso?
He owns. He bought a tequila company.
Yeah, he sure did. Him and 2 other guys.
Yeah. So Kylie Jenner was 3. You already got 5. Number 4, you're never gonna get.
What do we got?
Your gal.
Give me a clue.
Sure. Your gal, Judge Judy.
That's the clue.
That's the clue.
Judge Judy's alive?
And kicking, and apparently raking in a shit ton of money here. 400 M's.
Wow. You think we're gonna get there with this podcast?
It seems unlikely.
Well, not with. Especially with that attitude.
It seems unlikely.
They probably didn't show up to work that day thinking like, "Man, I'm not gonna make any money today." And here you are, bitter beer faced, bringing us down.
Give me a business. How do we get there? Give me a business plan. Like, how do we get from there?
Networking.
Okay, when we go networking with people.
Yep.
And by we, you mean me, right? Because
that's kind of what you do.
Yeah.
Right.
Loosely.
So
I just go network with people. Just
knock
on doors.
Just tell them about me. Oh, you want to go door to door? We're selling vacuums.
We're
selling vacuums.
What, are we knocking doors? Encyclopedias? What are we doing?
How'd you feel about that back in the day? Because they got my mom back in the day.
Vacuum?
That made that Kirby.
Oh wow,
Kirby. Your mom didn't have a Kirby?
No.
Huh?
We had tile. No, I don't.
Good.
No.
Yeah, my mom just rode
Here's
that
the funny
Kirby.
thing.
All right, cool.
So Mrs. E, if she has 3 things that she does in life:
sleep,
vacuum,
eat.
and eat.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I can't actually ever recall seeing a vacuum in my house.
Yeah, we had one.
I'm sure we did, It was never prominent. But like, ask the children like what mommy likes to do, and vacuuming is what it is.
Well, you got her that shark.
Hold on, let me do this real quick.
Bring it in. Bring one in.
I got one I can bring in.
What do you got?
We're bringing the bigger one.
You're bringing an Addy?
We're bringing the bigger one.
What are you gonna hit her with? Wait, you're texting her?
Yeah.
What is she texting on?
She had an iPad.
She's walking around with that thing in her pocket?
She knows.
Huh.
She actually has an iPod too, but she doesn't use it.
Are you gonna get her like the iPhone, or are you gonna get her like a burner?
She wants an iPhone, of course.
Well,
I mean, are they still making the 4s?
You forking out the coin for that?
No, probably not. If
You
we'll do a
giving her
hand-me-down.
unlimited data?
We'll do a hand-me-down situation, if anything.
Well, you got all new.
It's an A+. Mrs. E's got like a 6 though,
Oh, she can get that one.
so maybe she gets that one.
Yeah.
I still got my old one in here someplace. I don't know where. So,
I mean, what's that look like? What kind of restrictions you put on that thing?
so there's an app.
How old is she? 11?
11. There's an app that I have on her iPad now that I can turn it on and off.
Great.
So I can block what
Is
she
she
does.
talking to boys?
No. Well, she says no, but she's not. Here, bring it in. By the way, check the shirt out my daughter's got
If
on.
Uncle Eddie needs to come out here and
I'll let her.
you know what I'm saying?
Check the shirt out my daughter's got on.
Friday, Saturday, Slay.
There we go. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Okay.
Bring it in.
Okay.
We're just gonna make
There's
this.
the door.
Addison's here. Hey, here's Addison. Addison,
Get you the mic here.
We're recording a podcast, and I have an important question to ask you. Okay, don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy. It's just me, you, and Uncle Eddie talking here. What are the 2 things your mother is best at?
Sleeping and vacuuming.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is for the win. Thank you, Addison. You're good.
What I could tell you is that she obviously knew her answers compared to your wife knowing her answers.
This is the
This
smart
is the future.
one. Yes,
Yeah.
this is what I got to.
This
Like,
is-
she's 50% me.
We need to invest.
Which is her help.
We need to invest. Get her the phone.
She's got a 4.0.
Get her the phone. She earned it.
She's got a whole half the year, baby. Job's not over.
Well,
It's job's not done. You know about jobs being done. You don't quit till the job is done. I know about you.
So what?
You
if,
don't quit till the job's done.
So what if she gets sick? Right, a little flu.
Why is my kid sick?
Relax, just a quick little flu that she's gonna bounce back from, but she's gotta miss some time.
Okay.
Maybe she gets a B+ on a paper that brings her average down to 3.99.
She should have studied when she was there.
Should have taken vitamin C.
what are you doing?
All right,
Get a flu shot next year.
Yeah, you're
Actually,
horrible.
she got a flu shot.
good for her. I didn't get one this year, man. I got sick
did.
too.
I went
so,
flu shot.
So there's that.
But I got sick as well. I couldn't talk that 1 week. But that's more about me.
All right, what else you got? What's
Let's do. All right. So here, let's.
Once
now,
you turn the page, you got plenty of room on the other page.
yeah, that's great. Well, I scribbled something in the middle there.
Good.
Okay. So let me just. Now we're gonna switch to something different.
You think this is gonna get us on?
How is it not?
Okay, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guys. Okay, so we're gonna do
He's in. Feed her in.
some sports. What you learned about your guys here is that we are big Cowboys fans.
I mean,
It's been an interesting.
we're realistic Cowboys
It's been an
fans.
interest, but we like the Cow. That's our team.
Sure.
It's been an interesting year for us Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
And so here's our conundrum. If you listen to previous shows, when judging by the numbers, you didn't. We had told you that we suspected the Cowboys were going to be trash this year.
Yep.
We thought that Jason Garrett would be fired. I actually had him being replaced by Nick Saban.
Yeah, we hoped.
And
Which that's not impossible.
I'm
yet.
not saying it's not.
Yeah.
But that's how much we'd written the Cowboys off.
We still have a chance to lose the division.
Oh, absolutely.
So we will.
A chance, we have a
Yeah.
high probability. But lo and behold, somehow we ripped off a winning streak here, and we are now firmly in first place in the NFC East with the possibility of actually making it to the playoffs. All we need to do is win one of the next 2 games against the Buccaneers and or the Giants, or we need both the Eagles and the Redskins to lose a game, and we're in.
Who the Eagles play this week?
I don't even know.
Great.
So this presents a bit of a conundrum for us, right? Because here's the situation.
Yeah.
As a Cowboys fan, we're going to get to these playoffs and just get curb stomped, and we're going to be
Bite the curb?
we're going to be biting that thing. We're going to be 9-7,
Okay.
and we're going to be just good enough to not get a high draft pick and probably save Jason Garrett's job, but not bad enough that Jason Garrett loses his job and we get wholesale changes. Yeah, we'll probably get a new offensive coordinator or something like that. But we're going to be right in the middle of just mediocrity again, which is the worst place to be in sports. I would rather be, if I'm not going to be good, I'd rather just be miserable.
I know you would.
Like if I'm not going to be a Super Bowl contending team, just 3-13 and let me little win some picks.
Here's what I think. I think at 9-7 when we get in and we get curb stomped in the first round, I actually do think Garrett will get fired. The problem that we run into is if he wins a playoff game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So if he wins a playoff game, he's secured for
He's
another
safe,
2
right?
years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which we do not want.
I think he'll get rid of Linehan either way. So we'll get
That's
a new
not the
OC
problem.
in the
That's not the problem.
It's not the problem.
You could be the OC.
I might
That's
be.
fine.
I'm looking.
Your play calling.
They need me.
Your depth
I got you.
and your
I'm
availability.
air raid. I'm all air raid.
I know.
Air raid. Little RPO, little zone read. You know, Bobby.
Yeah.
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 I got a lot of UCF guys I can bring in there too.
Ain't nobody picking up those guys.
That's fine.
What else you got?
We'll see if going undefeated. Well, so here's the thing. So again, the problem is this does not look like a year where we're going to potentially be able to make as many changes as we had hoped. One of the biggest problems I have, and I know you watch as many games as I do. Actually, you don't, but whatever. Our guy Dak Prescott,
Little DP,
is probably the most inaccurate quarterback I've ever seen
you have stats?
since like Ray Charles.
Ray Charles played quarterback.
He did, and probably better than Dak.
You made a comment when he's bad, he's bad.
When he's bad, it is so bad. When he's good, he's still bad.
When he's good, it's because somebody made a play for him.
Yes, actually, Amari Cooper's come on and he's been like an all-world receiver all of a sudden.
Yep.
And he made a post-game comment about like, really, all I do since I've been here is run slants. Well, that's because all Dak can throw, bro, is 7 yards and hope it gets there. And even when we beat the Eagles, that ball should have been picked.
Yes.
It just got lucky that I got batted up in the air and that Amari brought it down.
Look, bro, he's horrible, right? I feel bad for Romo that he got hurt that last year. Now, granted, Dak had an amazing rookie year, but again, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
Teams don't know what to scout for if they don't know what to scout for.
Yeah.
One could argue that he has no weapons and this, that, or the other, but he's had weapons. You are the quarterback you are, whether you have weapons or not.
Yes.
Right?
You are the quarterback you are, yes.
And I don't mean to go political with the whole Kaepernick thing.
Oh, shit.
But Kaepernick is not a good quarterback. He's an amazing.
Statistically speaking, he had a bad last 2 seasons. He had that one amazing year, though.
He's an amazing athlete. He can do some RPOs. Obviously, Green Bay knows like he can run. Green Bay saw him running, right? Kiss the ring. But from a mechanical accuracy type standpoint, from a QB, Dak's not that dude.
Look, and Burbs, this is coming from a guy who played
Stradamus.
both his freshman and junior year of high school. So this guy knows. Well, here's what I want to do.
Sure.
So let's just say we got to start over tomorrow.
Okay.
And all the quarterbacks in the league were available to be picked.
Okay.
So we could pick up anyone we want, draft style.
Okay.
We're going to run through these. I want you to tell me which quarterbacks you would actually potentially take before you would take Dak.
You might want to do the opposite.
Well,
just say,
either
who
way,
wouldn't I
it was
take?
more fun this segment.
Sure.
Ready?
What do you got?
So I'm going to write a list down. You're going to tell me the quarterbacks that you take over Dak.
Sure.
Ready? So I'm just going to go through each division. Ready?
Okay.
So we'll go AFC East. Brady, I assume, right?
Yep.
So we're going to go TB.
Yep.
Tannehill.
Yes.
You're taking Tannehill over him?
When healthy, he's at least a decent quarterback.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'll base that off of potential.
And then I guess Sam Darnold.
Yes.
Okay, so you're taking all the quarterbacks from the AFC East.
Yep.
Over Dak. Okay.
Yep.
Let's go south. And you're taking Bortles.
Ugh.
Bortles on the no list. isn't
Bortles on the no list.
he? Bortles over there.
Bortles
okay.
over there.
Andrew Luck, I assume.
Yes.
Deshaun Watson,
Yes.
I assume you keep, and Mariota.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, everybody. Hold on. I wrote down I can delete that.
Give me Mariota.
You're taking Mariota.
Give me
Wow.
Mariota. Yeah.
Let's go north. You're taking Big Ben.
Yes.
You take I don't know Baltimore, Lamar
Either
or
one.
Flacco.
Either one.
Okay, so you're taking both those.
Slash.
What about this guy, Andy Dalton, Red Rifle?
Yeah.
And then I assume you're taking Baker.
Yes.
Okay. Now you're taking Mahomes.
Yes.
Phillip Rivers is like 700 years old.
That's
You're taking
fine.
Philippe. Okay.
She thinking Philippe?
Case Keenum.
Yes.
Taking Case Keenum. And then who's left in that division? Derek Carr?
Ooh. No.
Okay, so we got a no over here. All right, let's go NFC. So Eagles, I guess we'll say Wentz.
Wentz or BDN, I'm taking either one.
Okay. I'm Alex Smith, rest in peace.
I would take him.
Well, he's not even playing. I mean, Colt McCoy.
No.
Okay, so we'll give him McCoy. We'll say he's the starter there because I think he's done there. And Eli.
I'd still take Eli.
Come on. Are you kidding me, bro?
No.
You would take Eli over Dak?
I would take 37-year-old Eli Manning over Dak.
All right, I assume you're going to take Breeze. Cam, I assume you're going to take?
Yeah. Even with no shoulder.
Matty Ice.
Matty Ice.
What about Jameis?
Squinston? He's volume. He's got weapons.
Yeah.
I just don't like the dude, so no.
So no Jameis. All right, I think that's good. You're taking A.A. Rod, I'm assuming. Matt Stafford.
Yes.
Trubisky.
Yep.
Are you taking Trubisky?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. And then
Cousins?
You're taking Kirk, right?
Yeah.
And then lastly, you're Goff.
Yes. And yes. And yes. And yes.
Okay, so Goff, Russell,
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
Uh,
Any of the Niners backups?
Wow. So
Garoppolo.
you're taking Jimmy G for sure.
Yeah.
But you're taking Nick Mullins?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
He
And
threw
then,
for 400 yards the other day.
and then you're taking, what's his nuts? You're taking Josh Rosen?
Yes.
Wow.
Because
So-
if you go down the list, and you could, I know you did. you could probably put Tannehill on the no side, just to be fair.
Okay. So
As
now
if-
Tannehill's moving?
Yeah, let's move Tannehill over there, right?
Okay.
So we got 5 no's and what?
You got
27 yeses.
So, yeah, you got 5 no's. Bortles, Carr, Colt McCoy, Jameis, and Tannehill.
Yeah. If that was the depth chart,
Yeah.
then Dak would start. Otherwise, he's not.
So if you came up to pick for your quarterback and
Yep.
those are the only guys left plus Dak, you're going Dak.
Yes, at that point. Oh no, if those guys, well, if they're all available, I'd start somewhere else.
So these guys, these guys are the only guys available.
It'd be close. I might not pick Dak right away.
Who are you picking first then? So who's the best of the worst here then?
The best of the worst is probably Carr,
So we're
and then
okay.
probably Squinston.
All right, so we've got hold on. So Bortles, Carr, Colt McCoy, Jameis, Tannehill,
So I'd go
and then
Carr.
Dak. Rake those guys for me.
So I would go Carr.
Carr 1,
I would go lift that up a little bit.
Bortles, McCoy, Jameis, Tannehill, Dak.
I'd go Carr. I would go Tannehill.
Okay,
I would go Dak.
okay,
I'd go Squinston,
okay.
Bordelais, McCoy.
Guy, Bordelais.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm wrong?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, here's the thing. Like Trubisky's one I don't know about.
Yeah, you do. They're 10 and 11 and 4.
Yeah, but it's not because of him.
It's not because of him.
It's not. He also didn't play like 3 games.
2.
Chase Daniel, the world's best quarterback, by the way. Do you know how much money Chase Daniel?
Not the world's best, the world's richest.
Do you know how much money homeboys made?
Like 11 million.
Did I ever tell you this? We looked this up.
Yeah, we looked it up. He's made like 40 million as a backup, I think.
Yes.
Good for him.
Yeah.
We can't even get 40 views.
Maybe if we planned the show better, we could.
Yeah. Woo!
Oh, you're doing that too?
God no. I keep it playing, baby.
Yeah, he stands to have made $34.3 million
Good for him.
in a career.
Good for him. Why are we watching this game?
And
Man?
coming
It's
in-
27-0.
I don't know what else is on. Coming into this season, he played a couple of games this season. How many passes do you think he'd attempted?
Prior to the season?
Yeah.
6.
78.
Yep.
34 mil for 78 passes. What's that math? How many passes? How many mil is that a pass? Thank you.
Well, it's not because it's
So what are we gonna do then? So as a Cowboys fan,
yeah.
are you hoping that they lose?
Yes.
Right. So
Well, I mean, yes and no. I don't know if there's any game-changing quarterbacks in this year's draft.
no, nobody good. Look at this. Oh my goodness, we're playing this thing at.
Wait, a G League? Who
We got the G League on here. We got the
We got
Nas versus
and
the
we
Windy
got,
City.
The Windy City.
So they're playing that in like
Give me some names. I'm sure I know some of these
the
guys.
living room.
I'll hit that. Break them off.
So you're taking no quarterbacks in the draft, right?
There's nobody that I can think of that I'm like, man, I got to get him.
Okay.
Your boy Will Greer's in there,
He is in there.
which I don't know how good he's going to
I
be.
think the top ones are considered to be that Justin Herbert kid
Yeah,
out of Oregon.
sure. Why is the camera like this?
I think they're playing in some sort of hotel. So I think it's like a ballroom. I'm not joking, dude. I think it's like a hotel ballroom. And there's no rafter. Look at the backdrop.
You said they're playing in a hotel. You might not be wrong, actually. It looks like it says Hilton on the background.
It looks like a hotel ballroom that they're
Yeah.
like rented out. Just
we
threw
can't get these guys a better venue.
some wood down. You know about throwing the
You
wood
know
down.
about the wood.
and that's what we're doing.
All right. Well, what else is good? What else we got? What's the next segment?
Well, I thought we'd have more Cowboys talk. I don't know what to do.
We want to lose.
So you're rooting against them.
Well, here's the thing. He's going to get paid this summer.
That's the thing. We're on
He's paid $100 million.
Jerry pays everybody though.
Not everybody.
That's fair.
He didn't pay DeMarco and he didn't pay Dez.
DeMarco was fine. I'm fine him not playing DeMarco.
No, you're not.
That worked
he
out
was
for us.
27.
Yeah, but then we picked up Zeke 2 years later.
2 years later, you play for now.
DeMarco's out of the league now.
Sure. He's also only 30 or 31.
He's also out of the league now.
We could have had him for 3+ years.
We maybe, but he declined every year. I'm fine with DeMarco.
Whatever.
Dez, I don't know why we didn't break Dez a little cheddar off.
We should give him a little bit of cheddar.
Like, break him off a little cheddar. Give him a 1 year like $5. Call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to give him what he wants at the 11. Meet him in the middle, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we needed to.
Well, 5.875, something like that.
Yeah, we didn't
You
go
know.
all out, but
Yeah.
I think we could have. They are seriously playing in a hotel.
Good for them.
That's my opinion. I'm sick. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? We got.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a show sheet.
Neither do I. I don't need one. When you're talented like we are, you just wing it. The mic turns on, you just start talking.
Interesting.
So you're redoing the house. Give us an update. What's that looking like?
Well, nothing's been done yet.
All right. Well, I'm sure you're planning something. So.
Yeah, the whole house is going to get redone. So we debated on moving for a few years. I think we
I think
about that.
This, yeah.
And just life has happened, and life has taken place, and we wanna stay homegrown. We want to stay where we're at. So I've been there now 10 years.
Okay.
So Mrs. B's mom's down the street. She's close. We want to stay next to family.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we're just we're gonna start by redoing the floors.
Okay.
A little tile.
Okay.
Right, little fireplace situation.
Oh, you're putting a fireplace in?
No, well, we have the fireplace, but then we're gonna redo the wall, the accent wall.
Okay.
Redo the kitchen. Little white shakers, maybe little white gray quartz counters, if you will.
Okay.
Redo the bathrooms, stuff like that. So
okay.
Nothing pressing.
It's a year-long project or phases?
The plan is to be done in 2019.
Tiers? Going in tiers?
Yeah, tiers. Of course. So we're gonna do
construction's done in 2019.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
Your tax dollars are going to that.
Mike Upton running the project?
Hey, it's Mike Upton. So yeah, we're gonna knock out the floor in January, and then right before summer, I think we're gonna do the kitchen and the cabinets. And then we got to do like shutters and stuff like that. So.
Okay.
So I mean, we're planning to be done.
It's a massive project.
It's
put a lot of capital in this. Your logs up to date?
My logs are good. Okay. My liquidity is there.
Okay.
I'm breaking them.
Okay. Your logs are good. Capital's up to date. Mrs. B like the changes. Who picked out the tile?
So that's the debate right now. Is well, you saw the tile.
Yeah. Okay.
You picked the one on the left.
I did.
I picked the one on the right.
Okay.
My sister-in-law picked the one on the right.
Okay.
Mrs. B picked the one on the left.
She's always been.
And did I show you the picture of what you liked when it was multiple pieces down? It looks brown.
Okay.
And I don't want brown. Okay. So I want lighter, crisp grays, whites.
Gray wood looking.
Right,
okay. Right. That's what wood is. Crisp gray.
So yeah, I mean, we're gonna go back this weekend and just finalize. So
who's picking you didn't answer my question.
Well,
who's picking the tile? Because if you and Mrs. B are at odds here.
Well, I mean, she's gonna win. She's gonna win.
Whoa.
So that's the one you liked.
Okay.
When all of it's down like that, does that not look brown to you?
That's got a brown hue.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't like the way that looks. I like the way it looks when it's by itself.
Yeah.
Because they look totally different. Which is why I'm leaning.
Well, because you have it. Well, fair. Well, because you have that accented against a brown.
I understand, but even if you zoom in, you don't see brown there.
I don't.
But if you put it all together in that picture, it looks very brown. I'm not a fan.
But Mrs. B is probably going to win.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, women. Here's a spoiler alert for you: women usually have better taste than us. Clearly.
Maybe.
Most odds would say so.
Okay.
So if it came down to one of those two tiles, and she was just, hey, I really like the one I like. That's what I want to do. Then we're gonna do it. But I'm gonna try to convince her to take the other one because I just think it'll look cleaner.
What's that convincing looking like?
Just mouthpiece. Just mouthpiece.
That's all you're getting?
That's interesting.
I feel like that maybe what you're getting.
Maybe you can see. So this is the lighter one stacked up.
Okay.
You don't like that?
That's a little too light.
Yeah, that's what Mrs. B thinks, but to me that's a little too dark.
I don't think that's too dark.
We're gonna try to find something in the middle.
Wow, this is breaking news. I can't believe you are not. You're not going to win something.
Well, I mean,
who's picking the? We're not repainting. Are we painting?
We already painted last year.
Who picked the paint?
We both did.
Okay.
It was equal partnership.
It's convenient.
Yeah, I mean, that's what marriage is. Convenient.
Not always.
Oh, well.
Not always. 15 years, you figure it out. She's not gonna listen to this. By the time she's not, we're an hour and a half in. She's not gonna listen to this thing too. All right,
she's asleep vacuuming.
She's never fallen asleep vacuuming that I'm aware of.
That you're aware of.
And I'm aware of.
Does she sleepwalk and then vacuum while
no,
she
she's not sleepwalking. When she's
sleepwalking, okay.
when she's down, she's down.
Sure.
She's down. I mean, she's not up.
Right.
She's down.
Sure.
And she's out.
Good. Do you think she does like her aerobics with a vacuum in her hand?
No.
Did you tell her about the whole bumper plates, the rubbers? Did you tell her to get her rubbers right?
No. No.
You're looking at me like you don't know what I'm saying.
I did. I was trying to think if I actually told her that or not. I don't.
Well, apparently, you guys don't talk to each other, so.
When we talk.
What's the one food place? Arby's. Oh.
They have the meats, bro. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, they do.
But okay, once we got to there, she was like, "Oh yeah, that's right."
It took an hour. The half the show is her figuring it out.
Well, welcome to 15 years of my life, bro.
Bro, you act like you got so much tenure on me. I'm right behind you.
How far behind you?
13, baby.
Okay. So if we're doing, I'm talking 15 years wedding anniversary. Mrs. E and I have been together.
Don't get this wrong.
I've got to.
She's not gonna get this right. She's not gonna listen.
No, that's fair. I got to make sure I get the math right because people actually might add this up. It's going to be about 18 years.
Guy like you with your numbers?
Yeah, there's a couple different numbers. You got to figure it out.
Sure.
We're 18 years.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not that far behind.
Okay.
13, baby.
Okay. Mrs. Beast put up with you who's this guy, by the way? Mrs. Beast put up with you for 13 years.
What do you mean by put up?
A lot of machismo. Just a lot of machismo over there. That's all I could say.
You mean something? You got no machismo?
I'm loose. I'm cool. Laid back. Pretty calm.
Guy like you?
Chill.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how people describe
You
me.
got the chill cheese.
It's all kinds of chill.
Chill cheese.
It's like a sharp queso. You know, I'm Mexican. You know about it.
Gouda?
No, I don't like Gouda. I actually don't like a lot of cheese.
Of course not.
Not really. Not my thing.
Great.
All right. Well, I think we've exhausted the show sheets here.
We got nothing? We're done with sports?
What else you want to talk about?
You okay with Tom Brady and the Patriots losing that game?
I'm perfectly fine with it.
I mean, are you worried about them come playoff time?
No, because I know what they're going to do. They're going to figure out how to win come playoff time. Like Kansas City's going to fold. They're too young. They're not ready yet.
Well, here's the thing. We got multiple contenders this year in the AFC. So
Watch out for the Chargers.
We got the Chargers.
Watch out for the Chargers.
We got the Chiefs. We got Big Ben and the boys.
Yeah.
The Ravens I'm not worried about.
No.
But you got 3 legitimate contenders outside of the Pats. You taking any of them over the Patriots?
I don't know. So I don't know the seeding just yet. I'm not sure. Obviously, it's not decided
You
yet.
haven't checked your seats?
I don't know if we know who won the AFC West yet.
That's still up in the air, but they've both clinched.
But it could be a home field advantage situation. I think if it's possible, I would go Patriots Chargers AFC Championship game.
Wow.
Ideally, it'd be swell if it was in LA. Not that anybody shows up to those, but
Why would that be swell?
just because you can't beat New England in Foxborough.
No, you're right.
So if they have any chance, it's going to have to be out in LA. I think the Chiefs will fold. I think the Rams are going to fold too.
They have not looked good these
I think
last
they're
couple
gonna
weeks.
fold. I think Goff, once you put a little pressure on Goff, I don't think he knows what's going on. I think give me the Saints.
Why are you really going on a limb there?
Give me this. I was trying to decide Saints Bears. I don't trust Trubisky.
Yeah, but I mean, if they got home field, well, actually they couldn't. It wouldn't matter.
But I think Breeze would be okay in Chicago. Get 2 points. It
When
wouldn't
it's 8
be.
degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wouldn't either way. Breeze looks good. Yeah, Breeze looks good. I mean, they the last couple weeks, Breeze has thrown 1 or less touchdowns in 3 straight games,
Yeah.
and they're still finding ways to win.
They are.
Which says something because the Rams have not found ways to win in their close games over the last couple weeks.
Yeah. I think
So-
they're too young. Both those teams are too young. That's just my prediction. Although I also had the Chiefs not going to the playoffs this year. So
Yeah, there was that too.
yeah. So I think I went 2 for 3 out of my predictions. My predictions sure to go wrong. I said that this would be Jameis's last year as Tampa Bay's quarterback. That's
Which you haven't lost yet.
That's seeming likely though.
Right, that's probably going to happen.
And I said the Broncos would be the worst team or one of the worst teams in the league. They're pretty close. They're not technically the worst.
No, there's a handful of teams that are worse.
Not
They're in the middle of the pack.
but
Yes,
they're
record-wise.
pretty bad.
Okay.
You had the Giants winning the AFC East or NFC, excuse me.
Yeah, I was close.
You had the Browns going to the playoffs.
Which I'm close on that one.
You're on the doorstep. I don't even remember what your third one was. You probably didn't pick a third one.
Yeah, I probably just did 2 out of the
Probably
3.
didn't write it down.
Yeah, that's good. They're in a hotel room. In a room.
Yeah, if you're not watching the NBA G League Winter Showcase here on ESPN 2 or excuse me, you should check this out. I don't know if we.
I need locations. I need drop me a pin or something. Pin drop me.
Pin drop you.
Yeah, G League pin drop me so I know where you guys
Let me
are
see
at.
what we got here. What's this called? The Winter Showcase? We called it.
Sure.
Winter.
Why are they?
You know the other thing, by the way, while we filibuster this, we had done a segment a while back. Again, no one listened to it, but we had talked about the propensity for high school kids to go to college, and there be a backlog of positions. We talked about quarterbacks specifically transferring out after they didn't get a chance to play. And I had asked you, why do so many of the good quarterbacks all go to the same school?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened the other day?
Your boy from Georgia?
You got Justin Fields from Georgia transferring.
No, I know. I don't care.
Just like I said.
I'm not worried about it. Look, bro, From's only a sophomore, right?
Fromm is only a sophomore.
So if Fields was thinking of going to Georgia based off of Fromm's freshman year, which he had a really good freshman year, and thought he was going to come out and out machismo him, then that's on him.
Yeah.
He should have went. Now he's got to set out a whole year.
So
Allegedly,
there's a loophole. Oh, there's a loophole.
No loops.
There's a loop.
And no holes.
Do you know about it?
What do you got?
You know the loophole?
What do you got?
So during the season, at a football game, a member of the Georgia baseball team, a white guy, was there.
I think I know where this is
and
going.
was caught shouting the N-word at him.
Like nice?
No, not with the A at the end.
Oh.
And so he got in some trouble, and I think he got suspended from the team or whatever. And so
he's going to get hardship.
There's some thoughts that he would say like he felt unsafe going there. By the way, so right now we are watching the G League Winter Showcase, which as this press. Hold on, let me read this.
What's the bottom of the floor say there? I can't tell. MGM?
Yep. Well, let me read this for you, press release style, because we're professional.
Yeah.
The 2018 MGM Resorts NBA G League Winter Showcase, the league's premier in-season scouting event, will be played in Las Vegas from December 19th to the 22nd at the Mandalay Bay Convention Center in promotion with Las Vegas Events.
So the
4-day 27-team scouting event features the league's 27 teams, each playing 2 regular season games in front of representatives from all 30 NBA teams. For the first time, the event will be held in December, allowing NBA team personnel the opportunity to evaluate two-way and NBA G League talent in advance of the 10-day signing period.
Anything else?
We are thrilled to partner with MGA Resorts, said some guy who works for the G League. Las Vegas is a world-class city, blah, 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 blah. So that's what you're watching.
So they're at MGM Resorts, specifically Mandalay Bay, in a convention center.
Yes.
Which is why the camera is so bad.
Which is why the camera is literally like at half court.
Yeah.
Like in the referee's nostril.
Oh, well, good for them, man. Oh, give me all 3 of those.
I don't think you're getting those. Who are we watching here, by the way?
I can't tell, man.
Northern Arizona versus Windy City.
Why'd they put Nas with the S there, but on their jerseys it's with a Z? Think we got a typo situation?
Northern Arizona. I don't know what their
Arizona's with
Suns.
an S?
It's Northern Arizona Suns.
So why is
Windy
it
City Bulls?
Why is it an NAZ on their jerseys though? There's a conundrum there.
North Arizona, I think. AZ.
Yeah, Haas, I get that, but why is it on the? Yo, you not hearing me?
What?
Oklahoma. Mile answer.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Let me close this out.
Okay.
Go ahead and close this out.
All right, we're gonna look. If you again, God love you.
You just seem so defeated.
Because I'm trying so hard to do a professional show so we can get picked up by a network. And
no, bro, we're not worried about networks, bro. I'm making
when's your networks. When's it starting? What's it called?
I don't know yet.
How would what platform do you want to use?
All of them.
Here we are. There we are.
You mean
I could get you? Do you want to do a network? I can get you a network.
Paramount can't take a flyer on us?
But I don't think Paramount's in the podcast game.
You don't know that.
I'm fairly certain they aren't.
I can get
you a network. I know your boys actually researched how to start a podcast network.
Okay.
I got shows on shows on shows. I got ideas for shows that you ain't even heard of yet.
Sure. Who's our network?
We would have to come up with a name.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, we got to come up with a name or whatever we're going to call it.
Okay.
Machismo Podcast
So
Network,
we could just
whatever.
buy our own network? Is that what you're saying?
We don't buy anything. What you do is you, essentially, if you're willing to pay to host people's stuff on the web, then they essentially, and you get advertisements, you recoup that money, they get some, and it's a win-win for everybody.
We get paid?
We get paid.
Why aren't we doing this?
Well, I mean...
What have you been doing all day?
It costs some upfront money to get everything set up.
What do you need?
Well, once you give me that grand you owe me for the Yankees,
I just sold a vehicle. I got 12K. All
right. Once you give me the grand for the Yankees debacle, I mean, well, we start. I got a show idea. I'm already kicking it around. I'm talking to people about it.
You didn't talk to me about it?
You're not involved in it.
That's interesting.
I don't need you in this one. It's a solo project, solo joint.
Huh?
You know about it.
Adam, I've been thinking about you today. I was about to get out for my run. I just want to tell you.
That's funny you mentioned that. It's funny you mentioned that.
Why?
That actually remember the name of it.
Joy?
We'll get back to you. Yes, Joy.
Machismo?
That's what I named my show. Joy. Hey, everybody. Welcome into the Joy Show. Give me a radio announcer guy. You listen to the... Hold on. Let me get you some music. I'm going to cue some music up.
You want me to do that?
And what I want... Yeah, I want to know what I'm dealing with here. I want to know if I got a professional. Okay?
You see what you get.
So I want you to intro the song, and I'm going to get you some with a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah.
Ready? Intro it in.
Oh.
No, I don't need you to rap to
You
it.
don't want to rap to it?
No. Like it's coming on the radio.
Right.
Hey, everybody, 98.9 The Jams.
Man, 98 Jams. Let's go. Yellow Wolf coming up. Yeah, I don't
it?
know. Look, bro.
I thought you were a professional.
I'm holstered.
What does that mean?
I'm ready. I'm off the rip. You can't hit me with this
How
stuff.
can you be ready and off the rip at the same time? I don't understand. You can't give me an intro to this.
I'm a little taken aback that you got things in the works and you didn't tell me about it.
I just got an idea. I got an idea kicking around.
Let me hear the idea. I'll tell
I
you
don't
if
want
it's
to say
good.
it on the air because if I say it on the air, then someone's going to steal it. It's gold. We're paid.
Ain't nobody taking these ideas.
Paid.
Ain't nobody taking these
We're
ideas.
paid. Right, so you don't. I just need one intro out of you.
Nope,
Ready? Ready?
Nope,
Go.
Nope. My best.
No,
Nope.
I don't need you to sing it.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a song coming up soon. Hope you enjoy it. Here he is. Thanks. 20 seconds.
That's it. You still got like 8 seconds.
Bow, 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 bow.
You're just gonna send the music. All right, here we go. See that's why. Yeah, I need to.
What do you
I need
need?
to evaluate. I mean, I need.
You need to reevaluate?
Can you read an ad for me?
Of course.
We haven't. We're still reading those Audible ads. I don't know why.
Why are you doing that? Are we getting checked for that?
No, I just forgot to delete it out at this point.
Oh, you doing it again today?
It's in the beginning of the show. It's already saved in there. If you know how to do this, you know that's already there.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the mid roll as you in the industry we call it mid roll. I'm not doing. I'm not doing a mid roll. I'm just doing a pre roll.
Just a pre.
Just a pre roll, not a
mid
mid roll.
post.
Yeah.
See, I'm ready.
Okay. Well, the post rolls usually don't work a lot because
Okay.
that's after the show.
Well, credits.
Well, why don't you do that? Why don't you close the show out for us?
All right.
Yes. All right. So a couple things that you do for me here.
Okay.
Just say obviously thank the audience for listening.
Let me clear my. Okay.
Thank the audience for listening,
Guys, thank you for
I'm
listening.
not done. Remind them where they can find us.
You can find us on all the platforms.
Remind them that what we need them to do, calls to action.
Sure.
We have in the business.
That's what we talk about. Yeah, in the biz. That's what we talk about.
That's what we say, right?
Yeah.
Which is follow us, subscribe, rate, review, tell a
Right.
friend, things
Right.
like that. Let them know when we'll be back.
Okay.
Like, hey, we
don't even know that.
Are we going next week?
I'm ready.
I mean, so we got Christmas
I'm ready to record right now for next week.
with our with our research.
Yep.
So we got Christmas next week.
Yeah.
So wish them a happy Christmas.
Here's the thing. I'm only going to come next week during Christmas week if you tell the kids Santa's not real.
No.
Not coming.
All right, well, then I'll do that solo show. Talk about it. We're paid.
Okay.
All right, so you handle all that. Ready? You intro us out.
Okay.
I'm just going to hit the stop button when you're done. So you just start talking. Ready, Mount?
Okay. Did you already hit it?
No, you got to talk. You got to talk first.
All right, guys. We're wrapping this one up. We're done here. You can find us on LinkedIn. You can find us on MySpace. You can find us on Stitcher. Where's our Pod Bumble, Pod Chasers? Where else are we? Where else are we at?
What the hell is Pod Bubble?
I have no clue.
All right, well, all right. So you got that
swipe
right.
left.
Give them the calls to action. Tell them how they can follow us.
Follow us. Look us up. Fives are better. Guys Like Us podcast on all the accounts. Glue guys. I mean, I think I'm covering it all, man. I mean, they know where to get us. Guys Like Us on the IG. We're big there. Not big in the Twitter scene, but we're there. Yeah, I think I covered it all.
You want to wish them like a Merry Christmas or anything?
Merry Christmas. Hopefully you guys have a great holiday. Safe with the family. Celebrate with your loved ones.
What's your everybody has like a clothesline, like a ending, like Seacrest out situation. Like, what do you got one?
We don't have one.
What do you have one? This is your time to try one.
No, I got a lot of them, but I don't want to use them yet.
What do you save them for?
And if we get on a network, then I'll use them. I don't want to use them now because then somebody else is going to steal them.
Gotcha. Anything else you want to tell?
I think I'm good. Bless up.